brand new.
The car no banner.
Brand new.
The car no banner.
Brand new.
The car no banner.
Brand new.
Ready. The car no banner.
Brand new.
The car no banner.
Brand new.
The car no banner.
Brand new.
Brand the car no banner.
Brand new. Bread ye wachina kunyao. Ishiraka neat etiefu nyina. Ozioma ADAKABRI oribo baby.
The car no banner.
Yesi okwan tware asuo ena suo tware okwan panyin ni hwan a yebo okwan betu asuo ozioma ADAKABRI FRIMPONG MANSO wagina konya babiewu
Yamama Tnasio na Yamama ha Yefri neat 100.9 FM so ene se yeba manasui na ene ye juada eye opanima bosome ena yewuramu eni de tosunum afi MP no aduonu emienu na ene juwe yefri neat 100.9 FM so ene se yeba manaso mame se abodonko na apa ho miti eye enkron na dwumadi aye de free neat 100.9 FM de bremo me minti wadaroma ai ye frame ADAKABRI mudu osioma dwumadi emi na medi ho chiame na eye me senior co-character amansa chiame staff sergeant Harrison Ford kwabna mavu Gabine
Avenue
Oh David Gabine
Avenue
I feel
I miss you.
Didn't somebody be at to watch chill?
I miss you.
Adriano.
I said, Banchi.
Banchi. Job me, you know what you saw. Bako Banchi. And a Bako your body and a Banchi. It did I never go.
If I'm a body and a Banchi.
Aye, Banchi no so airful. And now body and a Banchi no so. Nibuadre.
What about the body and woman? And can cast a body and a door soon. And what 10 years no,
sir. What the answer to also sounds like na a moya dina. It's 2 minima na kotoyum say Tim.
But what was say body and woman at the 2 starch no.
Sir,
I do start
now. What the iron swung. And a starch and so yeah. Carbohydrate.
And you are minimum say West dear. So would the body and pesia. One more day no performance near extraordinary.
Oh, sir.
Aye. And I said, would be banten quasa fufu timua. Bonsa, why a door?
Governor, as a Siano, Barbara Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. One more course be a MPhil in Nutrition and Dietetics. Your friend saying?
Your
friend MPhil in Nutrition and Dietetics. Nutrition and Dietetics.
Aye. Of one we say, Yani Ankasa Memano. Yawo Enuanibia, Yedia, and Moyen, and what title, your sexual performance, our way of thinking, and Yahoke Kania, don't know, and Moyen. Of imagine, say, Mene, Eurea Quatina, Sucus. Na Metifu, what chum?
Adua, Adua Sucus. Baby, I'm Jabanchi.
Na manum kwaya guswa numunsuo twom
adwan kwaso de ade fufuro biam frem vegetables no kwa
wa ukodru ade na be
ade na be ye untumi oh adwan nanse na ne ho mfa no
ba isi ade ye kaka
ahode ne ba kwansusu ano yes
ofanti won sesa wo sha ye ne ankasa ye nuane no ahoden a ewom no eten wo fametiwe say we say wo to fried rice and chicken e dey amame tisa wo wimiti
ana otimachire hey
bi o
ade obeji Miss Grill.
Ah,
Miss Grill no. Ya man fried rice. Any a man sausage. Any a man pork. Any a man chicken. Any a man meatball.
Hey.
Any a man to monkeys ya twam nine.
Hey.
Hey. Na ya kosia ya chia so da so.
Wow.
Na we ya so be di we ya.
Ofa won to me.
Me say.
Wo be wi akura na wo yam atim.
What that me chire hey. 5 days no go baby so.
Hey.
Aye.
Oh.
And what me chire hey.
Wo fa imagine say when your body ampesie.
And what me chire hey.
When your body ampesie ni bedru. Abedru pa ya tunu wa yuwam.
Aye.
Body ampesie ni abedru ya tu wa yuwam. Ano so no bo anya din yo.
Debi.
Ofa se okita be 20 cedis ya. Ubetumi aye aduane ya make.
Aye.
But and fried rice of awunim no bo.
Say. We Miss Grill ya make 75 cedis.
Ya soro hai.
Aye.
Ana obi so obedi nodress.
Adiayin. Kekako ableho kekako.
Of was nodress.
Tutubra. Tutubra kwamra.
Ana me say nodress ni ya say ya. Of was 77 cedis. Ana me say
Adia ne was so.
77 cedis.
Ya tali asam ne kan yo.
And woman di adia ya gugu wine.
Your friend assorted noodles.
Hey.
Assorted no. 77 cedis.
Offer 77 cedis.
Italia and 77 cedis. 77.
Adia nkwa na wom.
Share some.
Offer dia nkwa na wom.
Some.
Wa bra ubetumi anya bayira mpesie. Na wanya won troba. Ya twini kama. Na engwe guso. Offer be course say.
Ebe course say. The sebronya ye de bayire ne bedi o.
Offer ye de bayire.
And the bronya obia obekwa akotom so de command bia ye ka no wabo. Eti enu ane say ope bayire eye baako. Na che say eye tomankese kakra ene ayu kakra no acheche na de atoto so. Eti this time no obi amfa bayire ni bronya what ya na enkoto sa mu no ayedi bu ye na ahono se mpampra no.
Offer na unya bode enso a ye pe.
Anya na kwamra sesi a wo se bayire no fiber. Bayire no sesi a no na anane. So ahono. And easy bowel. So ahono. And be ye kweyanim sesi no. Ya na metabolism no. Ya ne ha. It is say wo se body na abedi apem na abedi body na abedi a wisane ye pa. Wisana emfi ewanum. Na ye nipa bebre no. Se de ye pepre ye ho abrabo mu no. Saa na ye didi ye pepre ye ho. Onto no bu ase nwisa. Kabka no amemene. Enti afe no bekọ no na akohyehyɛ okon ho. Na akohyehyɛ okon ho a babna just a doctor for na kacho BB condition bi omfra no gas reflux. Gas reflux no. Afobon se na che se ehyehyɛ okon ho ase na se diaphragm o se de na wo ho no no na aduane ni ntimi ntra na afobon se na ese esan ebo na abasoro. Ebo na abasoro na ohumba ye obasa wo ya ho hwenye gas reflux nya de foforo nya de ade papa enti bomodin se sa se body na apedia wisana mfi wo wanum
wo fa me kura no medidie ya kire se menya daje na metena hodidi me mpa pressure sa ena body no so no amane wo
ena bibia ya wisa bia no bomodin wisa.
Yes.
And more kura ni papi me minimum. Or yentimi wisa. Because or wisa nesa ache wananum. Or pentem. Now bomode na wisa. Enkanka watwa mu 30 40 wodi ko 50 60 no. Metabolism no na aye slow. Aye slow no na se wo sesa gu yam sa no a. Afobo se na wo yam ntimi mfete. Na kwabena wo se wo hwe gotamu a. Na se nsuo nya nto ya. On se ya na efin bi na mo se na gota ni mfimfin no na se mienda na nsuo kakra bi na mfimfin na nchenchen no ese fin ni tetata
apopo bibre no
enti uyafunu to anum nso am wo small intestine eno am wo big intestine no eno am wo stomach no so hunu enti wo intestine no etimi ko up to 20 meters. Also, so jira wani we are 1.6 meters. Na 1.6 meters. Na yafuna da ya mu no. Ensono no etimi ko up to 20 meters a. Na amanchene manchene. Enti amanchene manchene sa no. Na afi wo sa ma enoma ehyem sa. Wotuno wa ntuma se wontimi e mane yamu na ho. So hono.
Eno ofade ba ko nso ne se aya munya da jinja mo nan. munya daji njam nan
Chese munya daji nya de.
njam nan ema titiri say ema wafa ma de wo munya wo nan kura ema
Pretty girl as well.
ema nta nko toilet
That pretty girl as well.
ai
That pretty Nana.
e baby wa ba
Have you
ba
seen that pretty girl on your
ema
left?
ni be 3 days 4 days 5 days 1 week
Abra.
netina ni yam
Na jesa fo mo se na ebu agusu sa.
ata no wa etako
No aye check.
wa esa time bombo a ya ko blasting wo dwom
Governor.
yeah
Ani ebu ye dede wa dem azero. Na nipa da sanin. Se slave queen besa nansa nafuanum. Na jesa wonko ba bi so.
dabi
Abra antase de wo ho.
saduane na wodi no wa fa bi na wo bu
Kaboni dosu dodo. Kaboni dosu dodo.
de bia ne yamatim
Oh.
de bia ne yamatim
No kesu a na chese de sabia ko.
ena mema no so wafa yanso yanya daje ne yankwa toilet yama ni nsane kama aho be ma kwabrani a wankwa toilet na ne yama ya taku wo baby a wo yimframa wo fanya kura
Ni nyina na wo se woyam yemre.
yes
So
yes
o koi no so hono enkanka se woyam adin sa no a da bia no ama antacid ni bi aben. So senye gavis kwan a na eye magacid. Enye magacid a na ye nu gel. Da bia momo memmen. So na da bia no uye pe na wa no kakra gavis kwan say kama magacid say ye convincia e friends gina farmer. So kama na ntina sesa ema ayam ntim sa
and wa fa nuane nso a ebetumi aboa wo na wanya free bowls no nuane ebetumi aboa benya free bowls no eno nso muni
vegetables
yes
and the fruits
ekutuo ni kwadu ene abrobe no ne ade no eye pa o blend bia na wanom
enkanka be makra de bia kwabna hwehwe we ye fe ne kiwi wanwu bi da fruit to be a friend kiwi.
Of the
KIWI.
Kola ben no.
A green bisa greenish. Kiwi. A yepa. I will
like
buy
ba queen so a wo di train na traffic mu kokko no.
Your friends and grapes no.
Said adan na me nim sa emfa so a wasu ni. Na me anso me ni bi da. Se me di kura na hu manimu ahu se me ntan ni.
Ati say ye no eji se ma wusi de bill ibrahim ya because magazine de na kofinsia ke na farmer wa ya ade no e na obi say adan metan NSBD akosampo ana na menka gastro from NS chemistry so bedi akosampo wa ye mi nua preko pe onu na me kan asemo ana ne papa bibi oh urade what say ADAKABRI fia de no sa na mani age erinti ye no kure NS chemistry bedi akosampo also gastro ni nyina ne say woko wanim no se metabolism no slower antacid never burn so ade a enya kura say no wasan didi anadwo nonso anadwo nonkno ne wadidi na furukutu eni wana no wasan akoda ho boza aduane nyina gina ne bo na kwa 2007 na sata mente gas reflux da asamni na kwa bena meto no mu ana na kwadwoban redu nsam isusu ba mu afi mani su brimi ese bibi yame edam said mo mama so eni ma me so ne trust hospital because Dr. Chimbua na ehwe me ozo hwi ni ho na mu bia na my present ya ma me na ho ma de enchi ya de chen na Dr. Mahama ozo so friend say trust hospital ozo be hwe me na ozo hwi ni ho no nti be ya me ngo vie avere kwabra me go vie bi da no sa na friend say ayem said de me so da ye bi sa na said de wakra bi aso me ntwahwe mu bi na be free paro so bete hwe and I'm sorry I'm Debbie me yare and I'm sorry what's me sorry me feel sorry so nyeo after the minimum the car no me da bed no so sa and what is abom yem ko no watina for na sum was ya gwai antas ho and it say what share me sad we say activated charcoal afedi kwa bna Dr. Mahama mama fat vete chakwe ena ku ena ti ena ku ena ti ena afi na me yafunu na adwubai me yafunu na say gas nkwa ena ya me say me ya
to adidie no
enti e bo fa me so zadam no say bibi ya me awi na so da ya bone enya babo gas reflux you am na share no so many didi anadwo bebre e ma gas nkojina wo yam sa
ena wo fa mema no nso aya meme yemfa adwendwene bebre an and fan to three
overthinking.
Aya, ubewu.
Overthinking, ya papa.
Awo, eniama ebetumi yama nso ho ato kakra ubenya nidie se ya wo se enne konante wa ha akọ eya wo se kodidi wa ha akọ eya wo se ono namfofuo mu mpia mo nkọ ena eyere no no nso mamu mema no stress bebre
bema so ya de paso ya stress o
wa for this time around the pressure wom
ebisu manye
pressure wom
ya kotwa de kwa ne ya de receipt na be kire wo so work office wo boa no the receipt number na so what na so ne nkwalati me no mreke 40 cedis a day mreke nkwa 40 cedis a day Waba ya yire no so pressure wom enti munya botrema emema na kakra nkra se wo pese opie wode releasing the stress mama
mano kwan
minua ba bia baso enti ya na wachi ya na mame efe na afie ko bi mensa bonsu na afie ko bi mensa bonsu ni nua ba ma ne kojo bonsu na London na saa time na me kwa me kokosra no a ojeje me so no not Kilburn e bi ne fro Kilburn inti katre na nafia ko bi mensa bonsu se ni nua be ADAKABRI mamudu usioma na me hu se waba Facebook live inti me se chiar mame na nafia katre se bronya me ni bedibi me ni bedibi Master P London wa hihye nipa ni nyina omu nyina so wode mbeko bi afie baako na omanim nwu ase baako da na bia me chia papa
of our Christmas
bia me free at 31st night broni say 31st night dey be on the first no ope say year na ye besim so 2023 when be gia kwa na 31st night no ufra sorry a kokoji bia wankasa ye wo se wakowiase heaven pa na nyankopon wakwaduro ne nchen ba bia wani be gie so ahunu ti ade be china wani gie mu saa so ahunu na je se saa ni gie na ade atoa so 31st night no anya na makwakope British Airways na metim so ahunu mini air hostess ne be bronya no wo mu saa ade be china no na je se nyigie na agege me so mu na no atoa so saa
ano ofa se urade ye wadom na se wato preti mu a ofa ma wani nje wo ho
wani nye
ya aduane pa dibi entade pa sebi empaboa pa sebi ofa ba bia sesa wo kwa kwantu ya tubi be dia wo ya ebema wani age wo kra pabna wo kra ADAKABRI na kuma beto ni no ofa yebi
sa singlet na ahye ne wa kasa hunu
yes
singlet ahye boxers amoni age a yebi
ahu enya sa wo betena wo na wo bi the pressure ku na wo sika ni wo bibia
obi 31st no be di ne hin sa person ne dia
wo fi be call watch night
wo ko ufri watch night na wa ba hene amatra fi dada na timu da bia no
mate wo fa
koko ji baby se Buzuya beach so anu akọ Buzuya beach na wa connect se ubutu onom so anu na butu na Buzuya beach no ehọ ye kama papa enti Buzuya na akọ mi ne ko ye 2003 na akọ ye ko Buzuya beach ye Japan na dase brampon se eboa na akọkura me ko ye ne chese sata na bibi o me ho pa na me je shale ba akoma wo mo na me so me je shale ba akoma afi emusa ade a chen ye Japan chinchira ye mrankan agade di ne mrankan na nadwo no air condition ni bono awontimi ena onyane no se kwame dumade kaka kwame dumade kaka ena kwame so ka chense ejada na data atuaka ejada data atuaka ya tuaka de o se ko de boya ya eti Buzuya beach meso ko na shuza na bowa do de edi kwamna akona wa kronkro na wa ko disco
just make life ade be na wu a wo de be
joint ba ko so wo axim enti axim so no wawura kromo na akobon mu ono no eno so non Ghanaian bia be ye eno so wambu ku no be na wotwe mienu a unya ho kwan so enti axim also so ye pa
wafanna wan say
ma e won chen kura we de broni bi wo joint bi wo axim enti u say be kan che say broni ni joint wa ji say u bt u buku for 2 weeks and say wet me akono
wow wafa nyame hira wo na you have the means to do that here say nipa bi wo hono a u fi say oboa wo mu abrabom na be ye ya ofaboa wo mu say nipa bi wo hono na sa wotena wonsa and the time will come nipa ni ran fiuda menim say ebinum aye papa no wo mu de but if you have the means to do it here of I just do that yes sikafo no na da bia mehu a doctor or say kwa me despite na mani ade of make life so wa tenam
na
assign no papa tenam
akoko force
yeah
but the akitu to me 3 years na busan say e dey na ape me befuo ani akoko force 3 years means akoko force akoko so no nufunu na e papa
of me kura sa akoko no mempo me to fie de ne yakunu ni asiesie ne kama
eno kwa ufi nompe no mu a echimpa papa
metiwa me kwadi kokontene nkatenkwa ai ene ye de akoko fie de ne bi aye enti me fie pa no na me
kodi eye pa but hey wa father kabre to the whole wiase good afternoon sir wa father kabre mahmudu me manti is airborne inside Kingsland and I'm doing the listening live with Angela Kosua Kwadu Amwako sister and Wisdom Nanaje aka Kanana both inside Coventry. Oskani Debra Wiafe of Westminster University, Richmond Kwabena of Greenwich University, Amanda Apia of Kent University, Joel Duncan Kofi inside Canning Town, Shaggy of Northampton, Gloria Opamponsa inside Byster, Obapa Ama Frimpoma inside Coventry, Nanama Siedu Sapon inside Dagenham, Ivan Ofosuhine of South Bermondsey, Emmanuel G. Star Frimpong, aka Nigaji, inside Bracknell, Nanakuya Dakwan, aka Lady Kiss of Nisden, DJ Nestor, inside Wolsden Junction, Dorino Pokuya, and Nana Krama, both inside Wolverhampton, Anita Entry of Manchester, Orlando Di Baba of Asante Babes, inside Camberwell, Akosua Frakuma, inside Edmonton Green, and Adwa Meleni, inside Tooting, Love Brifo of Nottingham, and Florence JB of Flo's Kitchen, inside Camberwell. Wafa, it's better to teach health talk for at least 15 minutes before you start discussion every day. Very important, and I'm taking a cue from it. Wafa ADAKABRI, please kindly wish an Urama Enchua Esari of Peter Rock International Academy, New Legon, a glorious happy birthday for me. From your dad, Kwame Esari, Mom Erequia, Melissa, Aima, Caris, and the rest of the family celebrate you today as you turn 7 years. Fantastic show from Master P, London. I'll say, Wafa, we can't wait to see you. Say, Nipa wabubo mudini na Master P. Odumeko BFA bako. Obia so no, so obia ye different meal. Obia ye mempe repetition of meals bia. The Master P channel so obia fie bako. Enti mi ankasa ni asiso. Wo out of London nyina. Si afa A1 no so a ni nam eye N1 no so. Master P in London. Babra yanke na dia ne daba maso.
Okay.
Adia daba maso eyetia wape. Ene ne sen. Say ene kanu foriata. Don't say fiada no mko press conference. If you had a holiday and a press conference. Or say government of Ghana announces debt exchange program. Is the economy destroyed beyond immediate rescue? Government of Ghana announces debt exchange program. Is the economy destroyed beyond immediate rescue? Or say two. Ghana and then Sikasemi and I basa usika de man no and there was a bond ni nyina ye twade nyina mu e de bond fufuro eba year 2027 2029 2032 2037 ni nyina mu ekoko wie se enei economy no asai kura anti yentimi nya ho bibia in the next 10 years ana ehunsem ebeba na abedwonwono ho o se NDC decides on overswampofo and ase edun ketia SWOT analysis. NDC decides on overswampofo and ase edun ketia SWOT analysis. And NDC wamo fa eye ensonwunu no overswampofo anase wamo fa tutujagu overswampofo won susu ye de nsen upe tutujagu no
ai ase edun ketia no
tutujadu ene ye fensen emo
wafa ayi sa wo set term of osuampofo a obeye national chairman ma NDC no on say na nipa dodo no afi say oye obi a obetumi eden sakraye aba but wafa me ni nyina ye nimsam say ebra chairman of osuampofo beye national chairman wan fansin etre se wode court akoniaba santi tema ofosuampofo pa se national chairman ma NDC no na vacuum abeta ho ana ekwan a wofa so a woye ne politics se politics de menyi ni se eye basra sori dem nyumto ene yato no boko Debbie, sir, tell my edru baby a dear, I will see young coffee. Tell me you drew baby a dear, I will see Debbie, I had you, Yanisa, I had your young child, young Germananka, young politics, sir. And now obey a time and one casa went to me and Yajuma. Went to me and
Yajuma, and I said, Juman, the horn went to me and ye.
Wafa went to me and Yajuma, say. I will say, court akoniaba yi what the court akoniaba santi of asam no sukra ye ntwem enti so wo musa akoto abama obi o sa national tema ya aye the same situation na obesa face sa asem ye niwie ya ya ka say ye de awie tema ofosuampofo ne ho afi enti ye twem eda so ada ho enti yade obeye court akoniaba sa ena wanya effective Debbie wanya effective Debbie ena said ye woye jamanenka ena na woni MPP ena say mampani na nado kwa abato na wo se usuro si yababom nti wo be kofi akoda Debbie ya wano o kamu anu akamu bi enu say
the spectacle of Asedun Keti as chairman.
Oh yes.
Na Peter Boamotuko no as general secretary.
Yes.
Na Margaret Ansay.
Yeah,
Mago
yeah.
As the woman organizer.
Yeah.
Na Broja Jamfi as the youth organizer.
Yeah.
Na Sami Jamfi as the national communication.
Yeah.
Na obeso kan say did you be see man we mu?
What one will say
30 me.
Yeah, san kwofo ne ye obi a omani eden. I will say Papa ba queen.
Dear hina.
The all press secretary ya or cock a World Cup what they say a free anchor.
Evis.
Yeah, I will say
Odious.
yes, or no say nanka enya bad. But o say situation na ono nso wo mu de na wankwa na wo mu de na kwoteno a na sam no ense dan kwodai and wonim say opponent bi anso ono wo kwoko a o se baby a eye wo weakness
ai
na watumi aponte ho
eye Ghana ne ye friend Uruguay no unse eye lamte na no obose true no asesen no unse ne lamte ni honom it da bia den crofon de board fa na akwade ntimi na ne runs ne nyente da bia ne de senachi ni akokro so afa ho da bia ne de senachi akuafiri ye kura wanya fu onim football mka kase ane da bia crofon de board ne fa da bia so hande akokro so fa bikuzu tie o
wow enti wo opponent bia no ope weakness na watumi aponte ho enti enka a free anchor and bad but World Cup sa problem no a be talent ho no yatin na de ya Ghana asam nso die ko ne say asam no mu ntwa so o enti ubenwa ne se yakopega ne ya de abefofole ne yakopega ne ya de abefofole enti
so dua mu kakra
yo
nyenkoye eyina Sandra Banafo se menka nkire o say nana ya mafo ene kwara wode nana asoso ama odi buo pa no de ama wo was stop campaigning for Asedun Keti. He is a greedy man. He thinks the party is for him. We will vote against him. Sandra Banafo is oya MPP ni o
oya MPP
oh Sandy
enti of when say problem ni bia eda no na make no when say I have to say omu ya align to MPP ni nyina no
wo mu pe
ofosuampofo yes but NDC for kwakoto aba na say wunya obi te say koku anyi doho alotejo cost omo nyina campaign ma tema ufosu ampofo a etre wo say NDC will not vote for that person. They will vote for Nkatia.
Mama nye interview mre
yo
na kwansi yebeka say na da bia no na akofa amuakumba no baba keke bia kire mpanimfo amuakumba ya soso na ba offer no ho say ade ewi my research
so ono an ebeka no kure
ono a chet ono aso ono betimu aka
ono na ebeka no kure baby a yedro no offer
ya wani muka
akrokro no etam na moreover company na na de danko kubade bia meka wa ha say first no na eye no say sisi a ne huhu no kura pepa
ne huhu na pepa
ne huhu a pepa because sisi ano work nanka ya den ono an majority caucus enka at first
wo ye den
wonnam he kaka cha konfo se ko ba sisi ano ono a wo ko wo bia amfa na asem nyehwe
mama akuba amra na wo ko na chese ne nkwala idi na chire ne nananom ne wo fa asefo no wachiche seat di amom na nkanya sa enka yede na kame wo fa ase wo firi senya breku na aka 2 months pene ye kwa akoto wo fan constituencies na waba say president ni chief of staff say memna mejina ha say ene ni pedi akire hey asem ni me ba be kan ho asem Dr. Mwakuba me mwa ha
when you so bani go
doc na what is saying
oh jamia do me ho ye
yo
mo nkomo no
utie nkomo no asaja onno kwa ye betwe maboa so ai ebedo akofa Mwakuba aba na Mwakuba be tutu jaju no aba no abedam ye ena kwa bena se Mwakuba so na be karo krero
one kwa na me ka mi di obi acha ene kwa na nka
already oh doc na wo ye de
oh jamia do me ho ye
weye
ya kan se ne me so ma me ka ba kwa sa na achase me pese me kama mbenifo MPP for omo nyina obi a wo country no say me time obi a no kra pa na meka ma kuma mo han me time na so beti ma ka se ma ka before the Ghana here nyina apart from mo de sika chain ntem obi a ne ho a oye campaign de chain de bi mi am sika ye enti me support no ho ha de emo ya kwa 6 years maka e kan onpa ka obi a me won party to onpa ma se mpa na me nya ka se ye jira no be bia de be ko bia ne ko aheme in February na when kimi am fra party ni no se brane ni ko e die no wo bunti a wo kasa wan fra mi o wan pi no de ko ta na da ko no se no pe se me kasa ye me ka ne da ko me kasa wa ya ni ka ki apart from that na wa nya
na ya won kan dem
oh na me kan una wonte
wa ye mi anhyase ne nhwe na no efiada na ba se audio bi aba technical director bi o Ministry of Finance na Ministry of Finance for ne businesses Asia ya oma why nsemanim aka kire wo mo na ekoba se efiada na yakoye sanhyiamu na ye holiday nsoso afi na TUC fo soso as ye de yakwaye ma de nche na wo mo soso abase yate se ye be bibi fia adwada eti TUC fo soso ye twa wo mo ntro eti ye de wo mo soso nte ye ho ase ti president abie na no aka se haircut ebia ni honom eso na se haircut no wo ho na mo mpese ye tibie nti na holiday na mo de ko share ye kokodi se adwuman yeso ye nte ye ho ase afedie honom a na edi kan na ye de eye flyer ba ye se ena anopa no nwotwe finance minister oba be kan bibi di a kire yen oh anopa no nwotwe na nu na kwasiada na ginam be no mienu economy ensa finance minister a little over 4 minutes be ka kire se enei government bond ahodo a ye wonyina individuals no kwade no muni sa bond no sa kese na ye de domestic one eye banks ahodo a wo mo sode a bank ya gigi ye sika ya de sika kwato bank wa no mama ye low interest o mama ye low interest a no mo de sika na kwa akoto eye government bond with the high interest na fe no omo wo mu a neba na se machi o ma wo mu a no makwa akoje now we use can get at the amount and they the say bond ni nyina no aban ne say domestic debt program we twade nyina mu ye kwahya ase afresh it free na ikogosi 2027 obi anya taku o principal ne de gina na emom no 2027 baako hya ase 2029 and 2032 and 2037 it yakoba say kasa tintintin na mo T-bills de o se yehuson hwi enimu a ye beka ede ekire yen hya ase ena no pay de ewo honom eno no na dachi bi enche bia foreign debt program no eno so ebeba sa no ma we say wo fa ne sen
oh we are home system and your papa just say o man no your credit debit na asa na that president in the cancer ya Sunday na o can say there will be no haircut now president who now can say haircut no nya usu na gina wo nya wo ano na yedeka dynamics of the finance and the one can say that one they say the no nya haircut they between your so crab control what I say more than that and now oh argument we want to take one well big companies found but what you are retiree but then see cannot to or the coupon was half a year we are the interest store and no didn't kakaka now by year say they say no and you say roll over the roll over and they say okay the time this one the best I the acobium the nature say kakaka we see cannot didn't kakaka oh level ya twa when they say they are starting for then they learn how to you know who can say no haircut me see a choice for everyone because at the end of the year this is 2027 the patcho me san ka dia kana 27 nanado way what are they say na financial is a law na so no the version say normal future government run it
enti ubeka say economy ya say no beyond immediate redemption ana
yes so papa na batalo the what come here no just say kwata yentimi say kakra anko beka so okay e bi e be ma haircut wa wu dey say be so kakra we there complete suspension zero coupon 2027 no almost ya kwa mo 2023 on zero why
it is
can you
says ya akowie se wandi ehun hihye na ye kase ye hya ase foforo na international capital markets so no enei ese ya bra yen yentimi nkonkobo ebusia bi emfiri on mu biem ni ye be ye den
asamuni ya da jam ya kan say IMF be won bon e bi ade na ye delayed kata no mu say ye very difficult o mo say man be ye so difficult say but abam sa it is entirely possible say e bi o my grand kata bi why so mo hwe no man what my grand kata bi so what my grand bi covered by o my grand 1 billion naira ma yin tiaka it is dan o my ya akaka bi mo be ye sa dan it le mo ni ba odi edi mo e ka ho pa na be mo man ye sa na so mo ye the corruption na akoso adin ti o mo pa ama man ni na sika pa mre ye na politicians yes can adin that is the difficult and a manager so nyade management on nyade so president so mo but man yes sir any is wrong they say wa be pa ne ho tuma for them that the on to me casting dia so that is and you know I'm hearing you know yeah sure say yeah idea cost say no more we kwa a fiscal policy and so hweli advance kadie no e was wrong and the bia automatic bia was sorted oh so for I can't talk about a number of cabinet ministers what was it and only the first thing I go so come one government and I will come as them first and article article 71 they won't mean them president but my informer yeah we was out there yeah woman yeah business na yɛn fa nkɔ saa ɔmba piri wei ne yɛnka ho ɛno party na ni sɛ ɔmo ma ofuriata ɛyɛ budget bia na yɛn ni sɛ ɔmo ane so na bia kubu no nim de wɔn si mo na wɔyɛ na asɛm sɛ bia Ghana for no penny empire ofuriata asɛm ɛnyɛ saa ne fie ɛnti mu de mo ma ne nkan ɔka yi a ɛne yi na di asia ne sɛn ɛne sɛ mo ma ne kan because adeɛ na ɔyɛ no wɔanyɛ ne yɛ ne akɔtɔ fam ɔmo mɛka yi na ɔyɛ na ti sɛ wɔagye wo girlfriend anasɛ sɛn ɛne sɛ mo ma ne kan ɛna mo akɔyɛ saa minim de akɔ so wɔ akyire so obi agye sika so ɔne sika metri but it makes absolutely no sense.
Dr. Mwakuma,
yes.
Financial Times in the United Kingdom, a very influential newspaper. There's a UK there. Ubia Sikasem in the city of London, Financial Times, Wall Street. There's Ubia Emfa Financial Times. And then Emfa Niagro crack. Na watchro article bi on Ghana. Na heading no kura keke. I mean kin kan kire on so wo ho nsusu ye bia. Say Financial Times for there na ye de aye wo mutimi tro article bo heading say. Or say, and I quote, Ghana's government has too often indulged in vanity projects, epitomized by plans for a colossal cathedral. Perhaps it hoped to pray it could repay its debts. Say Financial Times to me true article ever Ghana is ikasemo. Na was say a huhubra and na Ghana by or person wobo and ya kesesem say ne kura so kwa akoye cathedral ye disika 3 die na ye di kwa akosie e bia hɔ ne ye nyine kobu nkotodwa me yensa so akobɔ mpa ye so onyankropo twe di ampo emientietia ye ho aka. What could have informed the Financial Times say obetimi aye such a story what the heading way and what the two ano
because I am no correct someone can I no correct the who mine na enye say why ye pa so eno po to voice o hwe nyoma yi na we die abaka che Ghana for say what chenya me boss of basic cathedral na what the nya ban ti Ghana ade be ye man for financial minister started you can imagine 1.12 billion 1.7 billion said back Ukraine said the second woman after community we say about second it just Ukraine is only few crown but we say now be catch so what can I say nya ban sika after so we na the second no so be catch say Ghana for say Mr. Mo Ghana ye no e mo sika na ye nya e so do intimi na me pata mo boani na ya bo first of all, not the wood media magana for, and one kind of great. When she did, architect was didn't the other 40 million to say what but that was so sad. I Ghana hang architect on bed draw there for free. Which I said, there is no credibility, there is no credibility in it. So, and almost as if there, I don't know what can do, I want to make kind of because before. I'm kind of crying. I bet you did this and discrimination and imperialism. The almost omnibus and the almost kind of.
And what can I say? I the see a Ghana dear. Ahopopo na aba yempani fo so. Abra sika F4 e international market no. And say sika F4 no. Ebi ni hobiem. It was a Ghana wono ankasa e hye ase kwa no befa so a obebo ne bra. Hey.
No, can you know? I am a no. That kind of way you that. I was saying, I didn't ask you. That's so you need to answer. Oh, my boy says, yeah, young answer. Some who the beginners are. There are 2 ministers, those who's almost by Jan. I can't even Obi takes a one stand. Now, Bravo, one stand. Who's almost by Jan? Oh, you know, who's around for football? Now, you must say, contract to them, when you're there, are they, when you will be, we are president. No. We are, no. There was some month for more than that. Look on your ball. Born a mistake to Ghana for. And yet, you may owe. And yet, then more yet, Juma and Tanya Jenny. We yet, Juma thing, not your thing, who call UK, just a woman, Bob on a church. I just not say, you're back 2 years out and no be a wobble. But before about Robert Bond, one year Jumade all week. Daddy, ain't your cookie. You're scanning
na mechanic tree kura obi beka say ADAKABRI ononkwa odi bi ahyehye mtiji mechanic brofo na obi ehunu say de Financial Times article no say de ozitwro no o say when Ghana's president Nana Akufo-Addo took to the airwaves in October 2022 to assure investors that their money was safe, it was only natural for them to smell trouble ahead. That is exactly what they've got now. Was it Wabaka said, and Gropo Musica hold your body be any who a one and Gropo say, I'm going to be I'm Panuas and Yazaki. Hey, international press say no Mutimidi Ghana who fell.
Also said they encourage you. It was a fun crowd and saying, yeah, Sebi, money, and your mom move over, baby, won't give me every Munkum Fuda. Obi friend will say, Doc, my wife didn't tell Mukum or any. Or see me who cheats to be cheap. Omne woman, better not than I yet. That will kind of running. No one who goes school, what is school here? And so we almost share you. Yes, how much about you for no more. Almost a crowd, there cost be our money here. So, now say, finance minister of the culture Ghana for say, World Bank are $100 million for COVID. Now, country director, but no say I'm for $100 million. The car, World Bank did more, $530 million. Now, if you can with him, they have taken notes. They are corrupt. And you won't even find where we are. Won't even know where we are. Because what did kind of one who can say anything? And no one better. Who can't say? And in our showing at your money, the sky will crown making their mind tender. The buses here. Yes, exactly. Then moment up and the dinner bucket the whole education. That is part of the equation. Someone may come on market, but that is what is going on.
But see, the government has been in denial. Akufo-Addo stated emphatically, and I quote, there will not be haircuts, unquote. It was left to junior ministers to break the news that bondholders could expect a shortback in size and to lose about 30% of their traces in the process. Financial Times, UK, and what do you say you?
Banana Macan, they say it's not only haircut. We want to cut our ears too. Yes, it was so they make tobacco. Then an American, Biana, handlers of the president. Manica, haircut, I say, financial man. No, then there was all cut. Finance minister, and also people. No, no, Casa, and then good and massive. What I say. That is a war president now, Casano, only credibility be as I say. So said, and I didn't know him. I had an alcohol. President Okasama, Waka, Unyashua, Menka, will be Vunka. Now, trouble about who are damage control.
And what would you say? Ghana has been quick to blame anyone but itself. Akufo-Addo spoke of a confluence of malevolent forces. A series of exogenous shocks has indeed made the world a hostile environment. Just said, Obia yam from so, Obia bois, Jiwamungwa de Ekadokre, dear Financial Times, he can you.
And another can say exogenous of the forces, as if so months. We begin that to chrono, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Omni Bianca, Ungwanica, a ball, a bullet, and a ball, Russia to a ball, or bottom pine, that is it. I don't know. They are building a character of you. There will be no haircut. Now, there's a haircut.
But see, government of Ghana said they were protest. Still, the government protests too much. When in February, Moody's downgraded Ghana's sovereign debt from B3 to CIA1, pushing it further into junk territory. Accra attacked the messenger the finance ministry accused rating agencies of mispricing risk in what appears to be an institutionalized bias against African economies. Yay!
African, because of colonialism and slavery, into Minko. I bet on the bosom, yeah, same be about. This I say a very shady year. Ya doing we ya can't go. Ya go for another. Kuma, Deputy Finance Minister. You cannot sit in your office and downgrade us. On the office, on got field and so on. I don't want you to just say, yes, share the energy. BBI can't say appointed. Say, yes, share the energy. I can't say. BBI, you want to minister. Want to me and come once. BBI, you want to me and go chasing. Yeah, can't. I send you anyone, gentlemen. Yes, I let you.
Or say Easter say a Western Ghana Easter so obe attack messenger eye moody no or no downgrade no Easter so obe attack no ka Ghana ka onhwa hwehwem or say it would have done better to look into the mirror kese ki ahwa hwehwem a ki ebe hunu say ya konwa yi nkonka sanka chese ya na sanka ya jonko sanka chese ya nwedwe
aya no kre say ya take Ghana hampo de ni say ahwa hwehwem only danger hono ya kaka wopi ministers you do baby omo bajuma so no nko na nim bibia ministers do do omo bajuma oh I say nkofo nyoma nkofo adwuma abrabo adenti wonyo mo anya sem papa just say obe taki obia just say foreign currency I say oh omo de woman dey akosi foreign bills so omo ni black market hand. Na ya dia na ma say 4 years now buy na you no money and na wo ka
ye blame obi afekusu ye migusu amwaguba eja ya na omuchocho se fa Ghana ho ya na emu ya kakra say the point of borrowing should be to improve productive capacity and with it the ability to pay back loans. Ghana's government has too often indulged in vanity projects, epitomized by plans for a colossal cathedral. Perhaps it hoped to pray it could repay its debt. Sir, yesterday ya kobobo sia na consumption ni ya dini yanum yamfa enkwade ban enkwanko improve productive capacity. I bet me aboa me atia loan yi. We so din sen ke bet me hu no.
Oh, ya hu dada. Ni papi kan na ye den ebi ala na atemuda na ya num na ya join na sense adia mintimi hu banks wo Ghana ha na omo banchiro ebi a omo 12 billion it's all the chomo o de bobo sia omo nyina betime gina o pinsi o de bi you go omo nyina ya aveje o sia ba bi tianka 21 billion kese ajena abodam min kan ya abodam
adwene ye dey
abodam complete.
Hey, kwakese.
Oh.
Abodam.
Adam more complete. What mama almost half. Na say you may na master jira ho. You pay bebre almost ya juma ho yi. Half o. What you also play. Daddy, ina your cross o. Na fe obetua aka ni na. Ni and be atemu dan na say na bia bazu. So, na my agena ya da you. What could 21 billion. So they go, all the cleaner.
Edit se bia wona woni Financial Times for na kwakoye ba kwam ya kwatwere tie o see plans to clean up the mess appear no more realistic. The recent budget is described as a Frankenstein's mashup by Bright Simmons of the Imani think tank, getting public servants to drive smaller cars. One of the proposals is not going to cut it. Nor has the government learned humility. It blames a 50% fall in the city this year on speculators and black marketeers. It might look instead to its unfunded deficit and the wiring of the printing presses. Hey, amakuba wona ni nkofu akoya ba akuzesi ya woka speculators ni black marketeers. Sa dia no so shemu ase.
Oh, so he mean to me, yes, sir. They won't almost can you now, kind Yeah, papa. Yeah, papa. Yeah, bubbles here. I buying this kind of funya. If I hear, yeah, we are me hobby. Them all the tech general report on the buy. The stand the years ago. So, I can report to you by who president the power. So now, who should be near some of quick and young bow. They can say, near COVID in one. Where's to come? Where's the work customer on TV cry? Was I for catch a figure for say, or man, 1 month, on fire report. Report to me on here. Report to the report night down. What's over the Queen and the Bible? Our cancer said the whole year with this 1 year. So, that is what is going on. It's almost like someone give up.
Almost like someone give up. And finally, no. Financial Times to say, Accra desperately needs a credible plan to get its finances back on track. How do we get that credible plan? Amakumba.
We need credible people. That's the first order of business. Well, one said, who give me my country say, one cat I'll bet my year. Now, only that a year, can go say, yeah, papa, one of Bobosia, Eddie Ye, maybe some. One of Bobosia, the Portiano, Aye, one, you know, who tell you, you think I know, who did you book a tracker? I'll bet I care. Yeah, they're not here, Papa, that the enemy. Who goes up, young corner, young coach.
But then, Koda.
Oh, not yet. A friend is saying, someone can. You bet my young choir wouldn't young coach. I know one can was up in our way. I said, why a haircut no one way. And when you more grass, you don't have that credibility to even stand before us to say, oh, Bayani, who are you? Who was that? Who are you? The walking catching, it's just saying 2037. No, maybe I don't know. And I work on a plan for 2027, 37. Which now 2022, they are saying, and won't even there. That's the government, and now arrangement. Who never have now only the basis at time. It is that person now on about 27, 30, 32, 37, and can't see because you don't know what will happen during that time. You don't know. And you can find answer. And if you may my kind of pray. That budget way, I was so defeating them. They should not accept it. They are static, as long as you append this form, or more approval budget, they are going to be a better project loan. They say, oh, I am. That's all they can say. They can't want it. They shan't class it. They near me. Who's our couple of Bush? Now, we are not there. No talk of I am no more analysis. Pay attention to what you are doing. Now, we are diligent. And now we are here. Almost over any bad sampa. Instead of Musi. Where the minister said to every for Debbie or mobile man. The Calway COVID at the NDC for car at Mumbai. I can't hear who be uncovered. That was him. That was the Calway. And your home system. And your system is a year and quite a fool. Yes, you have Nimunyanza. No crane may be Nimunyanza. A bin in Yaza, a bin one and a woman in Yaza, and the other two high. The one some becomes some women say, as if say, Yaza, one of my saying. The car, a some way power of a kind, said 27, some wound of a kind. Then Canada, or big say now come with them. Well, and Tipla, and the president, one can say, and put a was over. Yes, I know, one or bad destination. I never said, you are come, Mr. More music, the banner cracker. I don't know what I don't know 2031. I'm some baby. And you're some papa.
Enti, when you know, ye can. Suggestion say you hear credible person, a credible plan. Now, so can you hear credible people. Suggestion say, can operate obetimi ayi afri wo hawi mu
ontimi your dey back to far let you say je wo you ko e dey jam o dey say ontimi there's no doubt finance minister bia ne kwa obeye ade a oyi so na ya go school no no kwa na go school in the economy and I'm telling you I've studied some courses in economics they want to serve finance minister we or can youth unemployment ko boku si am yeni kwa. They say it's trouble, they say. And I'm going to say, go for a cover. Sure. Or maybe I won't call anymore. share demographic system a move on. I a triangle. I see a one kakaka. Uti na use no na wase ho na one. It is a koye say, omo ye adwuma use no omo ye young omo hu odi omo ye adwuma. Omo na be support retirees no so omo so. It will come now omo ye adwuma na do so. It is say omo sika na hot to support omo retire no anya asam kese. We dey use no so ye adwuma. Na fi e kon say. What is what come out? The youth unemployment. They don't want to sustain it. Youth now must support future generations, no? So what the economics are, that is one of the fundamental things that I want to optimize. Now, who see it in you? When you encounter them. Yeah, this can be apart from that, it's wrong for you. You can't say Ghana card and never come. But the timing is not good. Sure. You say, I'm the ADAKABRI. We sure say at the Buddha, maybe you go good.
Sebi eni ehunu. Dr. Makoma, nano Reverend Dr. Opuni Frimpong, former General Secretary of the Christian Council of Ghana. Oye basri ni mapa. Na wako kuntunsi ema womko ye nhyiamu. Na wonu wo ba be kan say aban ni ntie all Ghanaians. Ma aban ni nye ne sede wo nko an betimi aye bibi. Na senchi approach a John Dramani Mahama ye no. It will be better for the country. Say abani betie all Ghanaians. Na nya say ono nko abetimi aye. What do you make of sir profound statement here Dr. Opuni Frimpong wo ye?
Oh, because on one party program will do myself and I'll go before program on no any party for. Also on one bit my own any down. It can't have February. What I'm sure so one team part. There are so many people how many more for nobody for me. Nothing. I answer our mind one more year.
Na nipa waba ya was it the battle is the Lord's. Etu aswabaka says still the battle is the Lord's. Dr. Makuba jina so kakra bi mame na me mame bay ya beba panyini one kinka atwro no e wa kankasa mu mfa mame na mintie every second of that the share 1 Samuel 30:19 na 1 Samuel 30:19 no e be say me ba no e baba no wo kinka no wo eye akankasa mu man ni edibusa say ja the battle is still the Lord's in the bia na ni nyina no in contest nyame beje yen abna frema me mo atena se
famedase
abna na what is saying
nyame adum na wonso he
waye wo ba fefe wotimi kinka atwro no ewo aya kankasa mu yentie we 1 Samuel 30:19 say na twro ne kan
o say na anka won bibia kitwo kesio merimo mama o asade a obefa enu mu bia o David ni nyina asan bai
eye 1 Samuel 30:19 no timbiam sanfa mame wo ba fefe
o say na anka won bibia kitwo kesio merimo mama o asade a obefa enu mu nyina biara o David ni nyina asan bai
hey aseda hey Dr. Mwakuba engrofo sika akwaka mu a die Kenneth nana ya kuntunkunu grofo riata wo kani o
Oko yaba okufani yaba
what the quotation what the tattoo nie
anya profit there's a quotation no out of context because about David
it's about David
onim na soldier for any Amalekite ko omu fi ko mo no omu ba fie no soldier for na ba chichi ni ko mo fu na so mo nya just am ba kom ka omu e de omu kom so David bomb paye na nyame so onche so omu sabe ka omu na mpa okwa akotu omu no bo this from dawn to the next evening and o diviti omu na for one na timi twane
Ajese David no awa no waba nipa bi abekiri numum asi akire abefa na dofo na David so ne ka se na henie ne ye complete e watwero no mu David bo ampa ya onyankropon si tinkrofo no awo tin wo mu a otibi kofa obi aba obi aho anka obi aho antwa no ye na kanafuna na ya kuntunkunkun wode ye yesika nyina so ya na
no papa and I'm saying it's out of context And you know, person, I mean, something of Facebook cannot. And no one saw a contract computer then, no one saw, nothing is lost. No other. Out of context. Thought you say. So, all kind of crap, Bible on the crap, and some people, I'll make out whether someone just a whole children and train mum. Well, yeah, Luke chapter 14, verse 20.
Luke chapter 14, verse 28. Luke chapter 14, 28. Yeah, Abna, remember. Luke chapter 14, verse 28. Abna, remember. And then Yamu Akuba de preach yo. Oh here.
14 verse.
Luke chapter 14, verse 20. Manini kanka semu fama yen. Mama, Luke 14, 28. Luke 14, 28. Abena kinka miete na na amfa ntono so mo bia hunu so ba fefe na kinka atworo no akanka semu na na amfa ntono so mame ha waduru ho
Pachai
kinka mame ntie ba me nkrumati gasie me chiao eya wugidie ne san na na yasi hu nkonya wada mu ai abena kinka miete
na mumu hwan na opese otena abonten na otena se mmu hu nkonta ansa se ewa So idea obetimi ewie. 28 no.
28 no. Just abakuma kinkan brofo mi entie. Kan dem mi entie.
Or see, the plans of diligence need to further be here. Or see, suppose you want to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it?
Oh, so one person usi eye edan a hwan na sabiaku we nyansafo a wose wantena se ensensese ni sika wo no obu hunkunta ebeso dan ni sie mientie se de kronika no akankasem abena kinka mientie
na mumu hwan na opese oto abantenten na ontena se mmu hunkunta ansa se ewode obetumi awie
se de obetumi de awie ene da when Dr. Makuba chesa wo contest no
And here more appropriate. The Kosika Chedra at the form team. The Jessica, one time won't and also the same thing. So, the same thing. And there's another one. Proverbs 13, verse 16.
Proverbs chapter 13.
Yes.
And 15.
The
16, 16.
Yes.
And Abna Shodi Kane, Proverbs 13, 16. Proverbs the year, Proverbs the no mama demu yen. Proverbs 13, 16 was say Abraham, every year, when you now be amla demu say, na yen na ebu aboye. Amakuba na preach no, newe Dr. Makuba kwa so be.
Oh, me kwa so wo fie.
O kwa so wo fie, enu kra di quotations. Abna do anum. Proverbs 13, 16. Was say Abna
Onitifo ye na ade nyina nimdie mu.
Onitifo wo ye na ade nyina wo nimdie mu.
Na
Etwaso.
Na okwasia de.
Otweasia no.
Otretre na jimisemu.
Otretre na jimisemu. Abna sa tim bi wose. Se sen. Onitifo
ye na ade nyina
wo. Ye na ade wo. Nimdie mu. Na otweasia de. Otretre na jimisemu amakuba dia usu ye na wie yanka wie e wo radio esu nie.
Yes. A wise man thinks ahead. A fool doesn't, and even brags about it. No.
Hey!
I say I didn't who bragging about it. It's not just a word, they are one piano. Who someone come on to who's our cousin, who come young corner. I know I'm not.
And this is Siana Makuba Niken, and I couldn't go for Yata. One I am more biblical.
I am more sure, someone sure. No, they know the it's out of contest. And
fast no baby.
And found baby.
Hey. So, yes, I must have been. Your economy, is it destroyed beyond redemption in the immediate future? Nah?
Oh, immediately, yes. So, who considers a car yet 450 billion Ghana cedis. Na yakobobusia for them fancy 40 billion. 40 billion. Yeah, they come 400 billion. Yeah, they come. What the bandage now they better tax? Now Sape, no was about you. Yeah, 17, 18 times. Now I never have 19. I call 20. That is yellow. Yeah, Kobobusia. Then you need to accomplish something. The Bayer can keep back. Maybe. Busia, the next one is a young first cannon. And you won't, now, Jenny. One name say you replace economy, and Sana, a Quabama, Yadia Cobo. And you are, Shaving now was okay to consider one true was numbers now, and yet true. Who says a thing as in Ghana GDP at 80 billion? And less than that. But yet this cannot go through. And a revenue, the time be a deficit. Time be a deficit because numbers need a bogus. Yeah, I can say 80 billion, and in reality, it's about 50-60 billion. The time be a so.
Hey. But Dr. Mokuma, and give it me otherwise, Anna.
Oh, yes. And no granny, we have a cousin, the battle is the Lord, then fuck of his someone to us. Can you cry? And a man what dear, and now what dear? Then ye, Nana, more for myself, you can see a baby, you can, I didn't need in the dead king, no one ever. Yellow cocoa, dear car. You can't go, and now conform attractive, so I can't say, then penny for some pump toe, then penny for a move from Obianca and what to jump. Yes, you are here. Obianca, they are getting a top from said team. A day. And I don't go there. That's how I don't go there. A day. Obianca.
Hey, Chess, and Penifona can no buaso, Nadia Naman Penifona can no buaso.
ADAKABRI idea. I ask some case. Sure. I ask as a Obia one idea. Sure. But I'm just thinking now that can be so the good and I was so with me because they don't get was it and could yeah. South Africa. Ramaphosa. I'm a previous president.
Cyril Ramaphosa, and at first, and also now Oliver Tambo, and
Becky.
Tom Becky.
Aha. And Becky is now booked by Ramaphosa. Only now the same call. ANC for nation. No, Texas Becky said. They know my secret. So why am here? Yeah, in South Africa, you've been here Arab Spring that they happen with Tunisia. That's a theater of my edumanim. Young people near Dumania, daylight robbery, a coso. Later, and the idea way, Onyadi, the Jenny. He told him in front of everyone. Yeah, Obiati, what he said, and I love the one man to be to a country of Bia and Kevin, and they tell him. They said, I'm telling you, what the father here, won't even cook and some Quabia, Van Bobia. At the home, they say the emperor has no goods. You know, the Lahomai. Yes, I'm a banana or some. But I was here, sister, because all give me that. What him? And I was almost off him, sir.
Oh, war economist as the vice president.
Vice president, what him? What him? I know because I said the gold and oil. And I said, Obeka.
Or the gold you got oil and 1 penny. Yen will be a hailing.
Hey, and I may chase him.
I know 1 penny. So,
Yansen, Yansen. Yes, I'm in prison.
Nansan name him.
Yansen. Yes, I'm in prison. What I'm in the movie, over who
which the movie and my king kind, Proverbs chapter 13, verse 16. Our Fantimus also.
Oh, you.
I good for a friend saying petroleum products is Susuno. And as you saying.
Okay. If you ask me, I dare to say, you are saying, we certain kinds of nuclear products in your masana. Gold in a year, most valuable mineral in terms of the item we should be. Now, gold in a year, valuable, and a year widely used in things. There was gold price, standard price. Because every day there are gold price. And the price, I'm sure, as minimum that. But last Thursday, they are $1,800. And ounce, so 16 ounces make 1 pound. Now, 1 ounce now, and nothing like that. I'm saying, what to me, I know. You know, who now could pour a day kakra. When you was 1,800 number citizens, when you're 20,000 abroad. Hey! I said, we need two. You know, any price, you know. Now, say, who say, who better gold, I could talk oil. Now, gold, you know, who could say. If I would talk in, you want that, only in the price. Almost you can say, only in the price. And you go out my tunnel, 1,500 on the intimate on Tom. Because then so you bet tunnel a boy. Now, who could tell this out? Well, by now, when you see that, and offer could talk, let's just say, a rocotoa. A be a bebo because who tunnels are over the taxes to film. Now, by no musica, then I mean, who's our manica? I buy about them will say, Miss Remo this week in Yabusia, Ghana for Yabusia, and the Mumfa Musica Mob Busia, the friend, treasury bill. Option. Into Omoko option. Okay. Treasury bill, no. Electoral 27, 27%. One of those is a bebo Busia. But we are so family. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 35.
It just said the money interest and phantom na a was thrown and sana what in the sick up the treasury bill. No,
that is what happened. Because the transfer of the cost we say there or you go Takora, the ADAKABRI, and no motor. And yes, Kakati, $200 something million dollars city. So we are by what you say. So we are prepared, so we clear 35%. And then other way, at the Muda, what? It's your banner, other way. That's just our buy. I don't say, I buy one in the power. Now, South Africa have upon it 35%. And then how they got to go. What? And then how they got to. Let's just go to be our own control. And also, this half 35% of clearly also. Ultimate mobile. So, yes, ultimate. Sure. It's just a good no work to do. And on that time, Ghana for your Kotongo, the consistent gold lack of bush and the area. And no Kenya cry, I say, Chepnaya.
Hey, it was so.
And so. Now, the Ukrainian, they are year, and yes, I hear good idea. Now, the Domican, yes, I hear. Want to mean Kotok pure gold bars. Now, Koton gold bars, over when there is a standard price. Then, what to gold? And the jewelry, or the ornaments, and nothing now could be buyer. On Madano headquarters of jewelry. The toy gold, Yanton gold, Yanton.
Uko Ukraine Krabenya, Abrusaka, Sia, a Siwanoma, Abrusanum gold, whom no man qua any a year honum.
Custom. Now, yet the young can sound. Then a vice president Kaya and the Kedim. The local Asamo, Ghana had it. What is that? No crowd is that here. But you're near real gold.
I have been near before corruption.
It is what I'm about. And the who gold, who dollar. What I say? Because every sort of ton nakoto gasoline, oil.
A ton so the online event say. Hey, I'm Wagomba. Najas a winning BB and dog.
Oh, so man who here wa o to boa se fe nyo mayi. So said the mechanic. When we go school, now me a science student do. Now we come medical school. We go to Abutino. Now government a scholarship on me. It's not my country. And on the member I'm going to political science. And the political science is one meaning who can ask one meaning.
Oh, just a one to me, uncle, a doctor, no crano. Ya can't say me or be crewman and cry, and do it to me.
Oh, my quite no one.
Aye. Oh,
and I asked him, and I'm trying idea, baby, possibly in Kataka. Make a 7 million, but minimum Kakaka.
Uncasun Nina, but only make a cracker. Any doctor Mwakuba. And that young show, Ghana Bank. na wo du sika akoto na wa ma interest ketewa bi na wo de wo sika no ne wo nuanom de no aka aboa no na wo no de akoto government issued bonds na wo mo age interest akese na eda be macho no wo ba se wo san beju sika so a ketia ni wa na wa fa de amount enne yi a bondi aban so atwa ne nyina mu no okosha foforo ase a 2025 2027 2027 2032 2037 ne ade 2029 ne ade banks se eba se wo mu lose out not on the principal akra na momo no mfantum no wo mu lose out a bank fo no wo mu ehun nkyire wo mu no mba na nya yesika de amayen.
We see bank for no omujina amna no pepe wo ya abede e just tamna se because obisika no waji omo asisika ka ho yo ho na bank of Ghana ba o se bank omo increase omo reserve sika omo ye mo ye sambe tv kana tie
no ne yaka so omo reserve nko 400 million bi a na ebinya ye gugu bank bi ni bi a ebi meje ye no ana eche ye de be fa ho baji sika no kroye tie ne se sika ne ye kwashi ye pa 0000 tie san kwashi ase ye foforo no na
what worry
hey
say ye bi agina no anka person na buy ho chire na buy ntimi ntimi sika at least bank no dey omo ni yo omo jima kakaka na amanfo wo oman no no omutimi ye nyoma kakaka no we dey abanji ni pa sika and waje bank no so sika samaba wana aka obi ada ho
ye kan no deputy finance minister can say speculators na shas ebiem na microphone tie wo mo but said that dey sikika kure no bedru ebre bia ma bank no be kwa ho kire mu e ma be koso kwa akoye happy withdrawal bank no be ka say ontimi mfa ma wana
no crepa. That is what happened in Lebanon. One council won't even do it. Happened in Greece too. Speculators are coming, and you no credit. You can't no credit. When you speculators, now speculators only money more than other. 2017, no money. 18, 19, 20, 22 now because speculators want. Are they again as some? You no credit. Abana is saying money. If this kind of I don't know what's okay. What's this channel? Autism. And all the how the young book
you answer na be kro no domestic debt exchange program enu podi kasa tentini na foreign debt exchange program no ye beti ho asem da be
and ye be you
ye be you don
they say no about watching no I say I suspect it say because be I was say omo make sure say do some time yeah the better electric and issue and interest payment no body and no dey unya kwa me fa o negotiate and no dey you know who dey the thing is just say baby ya do no ni dey wo be ma rating agencies na do what me hwe and dey twam because the bedu baby no yeah doing dey o say yeah try ya is there yeah can say officially yeah in default nemo ye negotiate say mo na nyoma kakaka ye ntua ne kakaka but we are so no prepa wo ta ko so ko bubu ja obi abi there's why you say be kwatani den friends and that it and so so be aka cham say speculate so e say mu kanokre ye draw kanokre e ye nyina ya friends so still you pesa o kan aka wan kwaye and it
hey amwakuba wakom no na sisi da benda na kanofo ate wo be kwa manipa ho atoye
oh to say me mom de me think Ghana for MPs no me ti o ma se said o mo sika o mo san I said don for ata ya mboni bi onye o mo boni bi ha so mo fi se na juma ye no enso ni aso an ka o so mo ka no aso no ko parliament di na ko si an no anya ko fa evidence and one say hu a ni ojuma na enso ni pani wo yi an o say eso ni ana beta e di ana di the boa na kyerɛ sɛ MP foɔ no ana ɔmbɛbɔ tu sampa nsɔne anaasɛ nsɔne ɛna ɔma akɔda no ne court tintintintintin adeɛ ɛyɛ no koraa yɛnte ase ɔpɛ evidence bɛn so na mosi na adwuma yɛ no ɛnsɔne na nipa kora nankasa moatrɛ wɔ sɛ okay president ɔmoma no nyɛ ɔyɛ wɔ wie a na afei wɔ firi hɔ ɔmfa deɛ no bɛto ɔno apla no kura no ɔyɛ wie a ne yɛpam no na so ɔtumi yɛ deɛ adɛn na mopam no mopam no sɛ ɔnyɛ dɛ deɛ ɔde abɛto no nkyerɛ sɛ mopa kyɛ sɛ ɔyɛ adeɛ nti ɔpam no anyɛ saa ɔde aba wie a wopam no ayɛ dɛn nyɛ saa ne yɛka ɔkura kyɛ yɛntae no na mmom na adwuma yɛ no ɛnyɛ ɛnsɔne nti ɛni sɛ moma no yɛ budget no po ɛna obi abɛsom nipa no a ɔbɛsom no ɔno abɛtumi ayɛ sɛ saa ne baayɛ a kasɛ deɛ wɔsi ahyehyɛ nneɔma most likely ɛnyɛ saa ne bɛyɛ there will be wider consultation because ultimately nkɔyɛ mmara ma obi 2037 ultimately nkɔyɛ saa yɛto ɔbama 2037 wɔkɔdi sika na ɔno 2037 ɔna bɛtuata ɛnti sɛ yɛ wider consultation a ka ɔmɔnyɛ no saa
Kenofori atai Ubekani said was sufficient mandate and with good faith to negotiate on behalf of the people of Ghana before the IMF Yana.
There is inconsistency. The kaha, yakaha, the new champions, home congested code, the deal. Was it Yampene? I could do 97 of an impany for Akokasa, okay, Yajapu. It is a penny for one, but economics in Namotia, now saying, couldn't penny for an enemy economics in Namotia Mucha. Democracy in Indian Sao. In Yabusian, and your man, some 77, and young penny for an idea. I'm running answer. Some now say, oh, the coin and pay for say you, and then we are judging. Oh, and yet, yeah, the media won't be some American of the budget. This one would do. I mean, to make us say, Dana Beba, because if you are there, because they go much together.
Nature say, a debate here, Wamuye, a debate in a majority for us, na Katasi, a quack of your bola. I've had a nipper 21 penacoy, no one will say, she can you imagine.
Sanity. Tell me my example, I didn't make that say, it is only two, but only to my end. Some are young veterans, not little Furata, no, we have no call US. And then minister should be, yeah, approve and how I put it, and we are approve when I see one account. The dear is here, the grad I mean, enjoy your setting. Cream on your alcohol.
Ubakana a Buamu Diabina, ja. We can't a contempt of what ye said, the nanny. Just something yanka. Kukura, yeah, Gunguna. It will go the
corruption to the core. Corruption to the core.
And the Domoji in the BDA campaign, purposely. Oh, my way. It's yet a young fan side, Dr. Makuma.
Oh, your fan is oh, see a man, Lemon, your fan of prayer, any kind. The man, I mean, him. Second, I have one media and I've been almost sucra and 1,000 crores and Yanocra. For before Nabonamino, for before Nabonamino.
Because yet me to my way, I was special prosecutor. Now a member of parliament, aspiring presidential candidate. Now what me I allegation. Sir, regional chairman for me, no. Aqua contract sum to the tune of 163 million. Na woma koton di ama contractor. Na womo toma na the tune of 6 million cedis. Na contractor no I issue check ama womo postdated 1.5 million cedis, 1.5 million cedis, 1.5 million cedis, 1.5 million cedis. Nimi e 9 nyina ka bomu a 6 million cedis. Na contractor na etwi omudi. Na member of parliament say what no and assist here on December 24. Etimi a year then ya ag sikano 1.5 million. Edima contractor fui. What can ya? And one say Yako Jatwa, Yenina ye nipa bako, a sweater. Special prosecutor, when you on my way say mu. And Yasema went to me much today.
Some in America, yeah, democracy, yeah, democracy. Yeah, chief tax. Oh, yeah, confirm the Mexico, and ye that. And not just a union, you're corrupt. 77 the phone on what you could that one. When it tears up when you are comfort, when it tears up the warrior and yet, it's a better trial. Over time, that sounds also the Bema. Yeah, they put her a leader. Say, oh man, I say,
ya kika ya no NSA oh afedi de na yakọ pamijan ma me ayi ase ewa akrofu yakọ ayi na se a ene we anyway yaka bom ni yesresre na no headline news all smiles name on the substance of allegation no agency appear to want to find out more about it
because president does not want to find more about it. Your question all the deal me can tell no investigation. No fair so suppose say that dey na question. You no so can not to you. So prosecutor dey no be. President don't can not only go kasa. So president you time there na also can some man stand you dey who come. Asem we aba say obi a ni mu asem. Na wan kan wan asem bia. It is assumed they say say you can want. And also try baby.
Yemfan say na credible men there in the next round of elections ebeba no ebia ebeba ba hwe wa makoba na wa point out credible men na wo mu no de akere yen
you may attack one na man no wo say ebia no e gubi
just amwakuba barometer it me about say credible man ba akukura ni next round of general election ebe kodum
na me can we have to someone see her your friend said the crisis of thinking
the crisis of thinking
yes the unity into December what okay but the body body a great ministry how long are you going to do this na kan kwana beton kuma ti answer and that time I said, "My new, that you should have done. You can't. And then cabinet decision, you only go in. Then I jump on that. That's about the wine. Can I wine buy up? Or say I want to body wine there. Will be a chicken only. It's not just body anyone. You be a chicken only. And the man body, the meeting and the meeting, channel. I was it.
You haven't seen. Na wakasa system minutes ni wonyi yetako wonyi yesempoa wo man ga na ho duntra dala makoba free kro beso
free asante achim bogu
oh bogu wotra ye pense dwaso na ukobogu na akobankam na eye police krom na chese utumi wura akwa asokwa ofun ase na akobanka centra just o se ho mankan no wodi wo fufu ase twan bogu buom mo mepa nwum no fa ma me abrafrema mo hwehwe afia mpofoa gigi ho bogu ni ba bi fa da afia mpofoa gigi ho Dr. Makuba na onyankrupo twedi ampon na obesiesie wo na sa retreat man say enye se wutia ana wotan Ghana mampanyine na mo wo waye ni mu aka na yemie a etimi awu ntem
pa so obago makuma so mu asempa na do na na asempa o yemo edu be bia o so kan gre tama ya win no da ya win na me jira jira na me be different na be jina me di nwi the culture of Wakasa mo me atra ha 3 more days di nwi so anta na yeba so
that is how serious you were.
Yes, I simply go. Me can obi a enye dia enye na maka say so of it na enama dem apra ya hwehwe nam foforo asa na yi bia pon na twen o tutre no clean asa na akopɛ na mabutu
right. Dr. Makuba bogu Makuba onyankropo twedi ampo wo nhyira wo right. Yo, Dr. Mwakuba na atene kunluga na wade brayen.
Yo, for radio me da si bebre ni akwenye. Ewie nya boni kunluga na se mema mu nyina aha. Na mama akwa aba. Se na mu tie ye political show ye me mind no. Na mu tie na super mu se kunluga na se won ewia se wo ba ye no. De wo pa ni se wo be make sure so yo ba wo yo be ma o. Ye be ma product e betimi aiden e de siesie wo. Ama wa ware se wo twimp no se den aiden akoye. Nti ewie mu so mu araba bazin pills. Na araba bazin de ye nie se wo yo ba na ubu nsa. Na se oya wo mu a kunlunga na se men worry mensu. Na ye wa araba bazin pills e de ma. Se wo yo ba na se bia ubu nsa. Na bia nka ne nye den enkoyi ma. Wankasa hu se da bi we die enye de me pekra. Mesrew emani ngu eni ase. Araba bazin se bra. Na ombe show kama. Na se uyo obi a ude usu wenya white ana candidates o de pua ye aba na otu ho ye den kona kope araba bazin pills ni bi na den nanom wonso obu nso atimi hu se eba dododo eba bebre uju hu awon nti ase abo ni beka ne heavy bleeding me paacho kona kope araba bazin na se uyo obi a uyo oba na se unni ukunu sia na se unya orgasm hu nsane wo ma hu se yes ena me hu asane me a wadaroma menchentwen so kona kope araba bazin ni bi na edenum na wo de no ye frɛ wa na ora ho tesa wa brama adeni ponko ye ma enya wo de bisa mesrew ba enya sa nyankopon bo no kona kope araba bazin nanom na wo se wo chese unya fertile cry ye wo de kona koso hwe na bra na bedi adanse kunlunga na se enye no nko amusan wo honchon capsules asa uye oba uye bema na se ujunso mu wo problems ho bema se wo prostate problem me pacho kona kope honchon capsules ni bi na memini gu ye no na betimi aiden aboa wo na se upe uye obema so na se woni libido ofa be se libido na mesel kona kope Mr. Q never solve libido problems ni na aiden e di amount na se woni na so wo so wo pre mature ejaculation wa hwe enye endru hokra na eyoba yenu ba bia na sisi e wa den we sani mesro kona kopa bi Mr. Q na nom na ensese bia kama nya sa bronye ba bedi obi beje oyire everyone sem me pa che wa king tablet nso sa unim se wo high blood pressure mesro kona kopa king tablet nanom na se upe dudu etu a Michelle ubefre kunlu Ghana limited e was 0244 139176 0244 139176 and 0204 139176 0204 139176 and 027 4139 027 4139 baby a wonam bia pharmacy shops bia wonam bia endroi enya na wo hono ma obetimi akopa bi na ma ahomka abafiem na na kwafri ye ana wote ne se wode nsam ne nyina de ba ne nyina ne to betimi atua no school fees for 4 right ukutu 88 neat 100.9 FM opani mabosumi na yawura mu ne de toso enum afi empinu aduonu emienu mam se aka meeti edu na abo eye nomiensa in the studios Ora Patrick Wuku of the MPP eye Timothy Atabode awutirim ono so wababetenase of the NDC or your former NDC member of parliament for Busa North na wonu se eye kanjagafo no ewa ha ene omu ye Busa fo na tete no unze ne de kanjagafo ne cooperative
Oda onu Mugabe nkwana nim sai nti no musare a muna mama dina mu change na mu kase na ye kanjaga
president 1948 ana ni kwabena boni
yeah
usu alata manche na unso organize ni boycott
yeah
na boycott hene
ni kwabena boni
ni kwabena boni boycott hene ana afedie nipa bi gi twi ekọ no ho na prosini no na commissioner prosi commissioner no friend a major caritas
yes
na caritas is unse no edin no na ma caritas tete me ya nani ohuna de eswatimi de akọ University of Cape Coast abeye lawyer sesia ya call no to the bar or wutu winiba na caritas tete ofri VVT wa ma me hwese caritas aye lawyer sesi na yei and a new kwabna boni and nipa de bo grad honomo and no frame major characters and also Mr. Caritas, I need some policemen here in my Kolomashi. Some people are here disturbing me. Even Kanjaga man. What pe Kanjaga wano? Wamu die Kanjaga ni when one say Bature Yafari. Just a nibe pass a bronin kwade si your operations na. Just a Kanjaga ni bronisi and your operations are. One tia will be as your bronisi and Bature Yafari. And right. And Anabo, there was a pass here for a buyer. Mr. Uku, what's wrong with the saying?
You heard the inquiry.
How is it like to defend MPP policies on radio?
Normal.
Normal. The infant say.
Let me tell you, what better because say.
Be an idea.
Oh,
Yamawa pocket can just say,
no, you see, there be a metacamasimbi, sir. Some of us know we have our integrity to protect. The assembly A so can A, B so can be.
Okay.
At the end of
notwithstanding
the day,
where you belong.
At the end of the day, no, Ghanaians are listening.
Discerning ones indeed.
Yes. And you know, and the man so be at the answer and that said the roto ye chemi. I'm going to endorse it. You know.
And yes,
I'll say it as it is. What you say? Is that the papa ya sabi you know you are free ya can't answer me. I will not come and sit here and say oh that we who ya hey no that.
Said who crown for political expediency.
And so chere to am and pay for the booze eben.
Yeah.
What you say? Yeah, a man for so now no mo ye adwuma. Sabi you who say sabi we who afro nipa na what man ho kwan. You get off
the stage when the applause is loudest.
What I will say it as it is. At the end of the day, no. Yes, Yankopon. Right before you will say, I did be a me ye, I said be a mechanism, just say Yusuf. And that should be our guiding lines.
Right. Such an independent minded person in the MPP. Yanshe or say the economy. Is it destroyed beyond immediate redemption? Anna, bearing in mind the finance ministry at Diaba, the finance minister Waka, TUC for reaction. Was it a domestic debt program? Yanka foreign one no reactions. Ever to say no. Mr. Wutrim, what can I say?
Yo, Jana mean chairman you kunso, and I mean chair. And then your producer Doreen, Mammy Doreen, I think. So friend, but name Mammy the shame, my university, Mammy Doreen.
Mammy Doreen.
I think he's doing well. He has to mount pressure, sir. Anna, I'm say, many I just say, my bit, share me.
Because ne papa no, me per resource, me per lamentation. You are the excuse be about it's yati. She has to achieve the results.
And you see, baby, a drew no minua. It's serious and see where my mother. This is the first time we have experienced this stuff. And then I'm a name about from his party or one of the programs. And I'll say, we've come a long way. I say, you should solutions, rather than to continue to. I may catch you and say, see, when you are looking for solutions, but if you are still exhibiting that type of posture of arrogance and not allowing even people to talk, maybe it's not an issue between NDC and MPP. Not at all. It is the all 30 million people who are feeling the heat, except Omanya from government who are not feeling the heat. But even then, your expenditure pattern must change because the future is bleak. Question how bizarre, maybe I don't know. Even investors, your rating has moved from junk to a step further junk. Ratings when they share economy, I say, and how can you?
They have a bias against Africans. And unti messenger no.
Not the Ben who is about bias against Africa. Let us be honest with ourselves. Ratings way and they put you into an area to do business and to look good in the face of your investment. This year, can you say you can run away from IMF? And doesn't IMF look at those agencies at their ratings? The agencies themselves rate. Rate IMF countries and partners. They accept it. We've been accepting this over the years. And we say they are biased. Then look for your own ratings. What are your own ratings at local here, Chirel? Send your rating. How are your CEOs rating you? CEOs now, civil society organizations. How are your own party members rating you? How your own members of parliament rating you? How your own former finance ministers rating you? How your banks, your financial institutions rating you? How the people at Abosokai rating you? How is the Kaya here fellow rating you? How is the unemployed fellow rating you? How is the one who was buying Kenke, Anabol notices here, Ashrenkano rating you? Forget about the international board. How your farmers rating you? How your local banks rating you? How Obia Okofa loan, 1,000 Ghana rating you? When the value is no more the same, when the value to buy cement with 1,000 Ghana has completely shrunk, how am I rating you? So when the reality banners Amaka said they are bias, who created the bias, my brother? Who created the bias? You created it. When we're telling you, did you know that there were people looking at you? That was malaria. Let's say Fedro. So malaria, I mean Fedro. Beko. Yes, I said Beko. Let's say Drew malaria plus. At the time that they will now put you on drip to take the hard malaria injections. And you are not taking a turn around to say that, oh, now me can, now me know time they know I advise him and he wasn't advising me in good faith. But when you know that your policies and whatever that you are doing will lead you to this junk status. You know the announcement yesterday and this morning, psychological impact on investors. Like when you are this investment, we're even looking at the local component, the domestic debt restructuring and so on and so forth. But don't let us forget that it was amount for my investing locally, I know my investing externally too. There are rich people in this country who have made their bankers to invest again in external bonds and invest in the local bond. So Sani Panojina Finfini.
What's going through their mind?
What is going through their mind? And do you look at the cascading and multiplier effect? Because we invest 100 million, 10 million, so on. A lot of people depend on him. The investment is not for him alone. By the nature of our system, a lot of people are looking up to him. Now I say, adjust it. Amount for school fees, paying the children's school fees. He's doing that. He must adjust austere measures. Bankers are we raised the minimum requirement for the banks for 120 million to 400 million. That's $100 million. Time now we request for 100 million. Check the dollar rate and as at this time. These banks, they must invest in bonds to be able, what they are paying, the owners of the bank must also make profit pay. You get it? Now the owners of these banks today, what are they going to say? And when Ayomaka say, there's no haircut, you look at the value of your money, that shows there's an haircut. The first investment is 0%, is that it? It means that you are postponing that payment. Are you going to until? It's a haircut. Why is it not a haircut? If I'm supposed to take 1,000, I'm zero. It's not a haircut. Because you're the one who's not giving me 1,000. It's going to use it further. All those investments are haircut, you know.
I say, principal, no, will not suffer any haircut.
What are they going to give you your principal? If you are not going to, his room supply, can I go in and take all my principal therefore?
Plus the interest.
Can I go and take it? I can't take it.
Okay, you can't.
I can't take it. I can't. So it's a haircut.
It's a possibly
Yajiato. If I say because I cannot, I have a $1 million, one farm and $1 million, can they give it to me? They will say no. It's a haircut. There's an inherent haircut in it. Because I'll be forced to sell my bond at a discounted rate. Me selling my bond at a discounted rate. No. So many who net bond free more. So he also price it at a price that it will not bring less value to him. So the cascading effect, the multiplier effect, everything. Look at the inflation rate. It cut down to the fact that even employment, banks may have to take austere measure. So they may cut more employment people. No, because maybe every sector you must reduce your expenditure. Government itself must reduce expenditure. Into the government budget in the buy now deficit in the can the government deal with the deficit? Must the government budget more than what you can spend? There's no in fact gonna be to government to say with deficit no, it should increase. You can do without a deficit. At where we are, you can do without a deficit. You don't need to. You need to spend what you are generating. You have 61 billion ahead. Where are you going to get the money to? So how can you, one will say austere no eba, one will say budget your revenue and to mean cover more expenditure. Then you are budgeting to spend over 200 billion. Why are you going to get the differences? When mama will say more interest rate in Kwambe take over 52. More payment for salaries and other expenses will take over 43 billion. It's covering over 100 billion. Then you plan to spend over that. Who is putting a gun to your head? You are planning to spend because more expenditure no a chance in an austere measure. You cut off the expenditure. You cut it off. They are necessary. Then you deal drastically with what will make government machinery run for the period of the 10 years you are targeting or the 4 years you are targeting. It will bring it down. Maybe you're doing it's a serious matter, my brother. Inflation is not coming down. Your currency is still at where it is. Debt system, and one now what did you know, Guma? It's coming to 500 billion. Who's almost started on the accounting procedure by NTO Kromhada below the belt, sideways of the belt, in Chen just to make the books look good. You are making the books look good for who? For the same rating agents, Amoka said they are biased towards us. That was why we were making the books look good to them. At the time,
my is a reference agency. People could rely on their reference and then deal with you favorably.
Yes. But my brother, if maybe a drone, this government should accept that they failed the people of Ghana.
Until they failed, until they should throw in the Taulana.
No, they should not do things realistically. Even budget I did by saying debate. Even Ghanaians are supposed to be watching the match. They couldn't watch the match. You'll be on the team watching match because you watch the match at your peril. Because if you obey Joanna Chrome, I could Tontonia Macacran when you be the abedi. Now it's not fair match. Matches you ain't man telecast the whole country will be share. Just say be a man for more DSTV and Go TV and or special arrangement to watch. Even ordinary people went man watching matches. Match and come watch the Achichiro Moyura and Umpa Bomo. Then if you see government senior officers who years back couldn't buy your friend is saying, or mama filing forms. They couldn't pay. And they are in Dubai. Sleeping in dollar quoted hotels. What does it tell us? Are you genuine? Moye genuine say some see Chrome Hanumono. I am back together. And I must say I am back together. While you are asking us to come together, you are living in luxury. Others are stealing. How can I be sharing of what I will eat? And you are eating in Kempiski, some are eating in Dubai. How can you be asking me to come together and work when the Auditor General clearly shows? In any case, Martis Auditor General now acquired 2.2 billion or so. At least. And no picture said, I say, we are now we are mismanagement. It has come because Auditor General has retrieved some 2.2. All this even shows the carelessness of the government. You know why? A time they handed over more money. I'm trying to say our financial infractions was $1 billion Ghana cedis. Meaning, I would hear me. That's your first year that you came into power. It showed that 12 billion were the infractions that the Auditor General detected. What do you do,
and,
my brother?
Whilst you were at it, you mentioned Dubai. In fact, no more Qatar.
Okay. But I'm saying,
be just a common my brew and so.
And you're coming who is the ban a man for our Matthias, because we know that they are the
But
United
but you need to be accurate.
Yes, they need it is the United Arab Emirates at the end of the day. You know, so when you do that and you are not showing seriousness in tackling your policies in this country, Ukraine, it is not so. It's a serious matter. You understand? Look, unemployment already government are cut through the budget. There will not be unemployment. There will not be employment because government must deal with the debt situation. Now, amount for Mutifin, how are you going to support them go through this challenging times? How are you going to say you start? You start really? You are great project. One friend is saying,
one village,
planting,
one time.
It's a failure. It's a failure. And my brother,
I want to President comments were here for planting for food and jobs at the last Farmers Day celebration.
They are not coming.
Oh, I wouldn't be actually my cultural.
You know, you see, these days
I a great ministry I perform.
My brother, these days we are all in this country. And I bet you baby a technology work room into a biampa on Costco Tiffy and ordinance technology so Utimu be on and a village planting for food and job no. And yes, you could do one Nigeria and almost the Duan and the Abo. Yeah, so yeah, a chrome no more planting for food and jobs no. Into a year, neighbor who know. We don't need anyone to again explain. We are not in the analog system. We are not in the manual system. And as here, you say we want me back through this social media to decode it to you. In fact, pictures of Muchadeba. I am from Sandema. I know what we are facing. Meaning he has a place. We all have a place. We don't need the president to tell us. The fact that what do you call it? The ministry shows a failure in the system. It hasn't happened before. So if you are the one who is starting the success, that's what means Swajudane. It means there's something wrong. And let us accept the failure of government to accept that its policies have failed. It's a problem. We've been telling them your total expenditure now, the total debt is going to about over 500 now billion, putting everything together. Your flashy projects alone, which your friend is saying, budget figures now they buy every year. If you add that, it's 42 billion. It's 40. The free is now Mokano. How much? They say 7 billion. I know this figure way. Omar disputing several times in Parliament Court. The spokesperson on education, our PAC has added the figures and said it's 5 billion. Let's even give it to them. It's 10 billion. Did we go or did we come? So instead of Omobeka it will carry Obia along. No? Then if you are still insistent that a successor, then what are you telling us? It means that you haven't failed. Time they catch some man call IMF and come contema and Cassani money now. But I'm catching say, IMF, some small boys. And we're a proud country, are not going to IMF and so on. Eurobonds have borrowed over 13 billion Eurobonds. Did we invest this into projects that are paying off and they can still make profit and sustain it for this country? One district office, most about 200 have come on stream. What is the value?
127.
What is the value? When you
the value, the budget said 126. President said 127.
What is the value when you compare to the investment we did at the Ghana Gas, which is saving us $300 million a year? When you compare the expansion of the MPS.
I said, you know what I'm now referencing.
What's it saying?
As I will be this Esica we buy a man or rebate of up to $900 million. What sign for 30 years. Or no, I didn't know what's now. Oh, they bet out to what's me.
There be, I'm only being casual, said my brother.
I will go to you.
I'm telling you that if we borrow, you could just get from money. Let's say invest in projects, capital projects are at the profit beba. Now, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we own the project, whether 30 years, it's not that. The issue is that, are we getting value for the 13 billion euro bonds? Can we account for it to the extent that you see factories are a bit to me, Eddie over $100 million in a
So
year.
do we know Outlook, Economist, Africa Outlook, actually say 2017, Ghana was going to have the fastest growing economy.
Yes,
so
the
what went
rating
wrong?
agencies told us that it was going to grow at 8% of GDP. You see, but when they came in, my brother, if they have sustained the investment now, the two oil field, the Esla, the Exim Bank, the Sinking Fact, they sustained them. They went and you almost fact at the Jessica.
Mauni and Mremubi.
Yes,
Now,
the Jessica.
the second part, na Baby Busa say, what we have now, no, is it a classical definition of leadership failure? Na, until Sir Patrick Ukubebano, who say, say, how do you fancy yourself being an MPP communicator now? You gave some comments. Now you're reassuring. Say independent minded person. Now before you come in, me offer Nana Kojojo Antwa, our multimedia group, business unit, our Asante, Inshra FM, and a Kraymunsem. Now since Thursday, a basis leaked audio iba, you know. I mean, he's been very vocal on social media. I just say, yawu, a group have been limited any catching watchery. Now, if you were there, security agencies, mubeti me abe chimu, mubeti me abe bumi, untimin temumi, and then I could jantry and so catwa and at it no our campus. Ya different no, and then where a lion head, I just have one in it so, Nani Esusa, no, you wouldn't be now, what the latest one just under 10 minutes ago, and or they go to social media, or see pray for MPP communicators. And I'm like, hey, Nana, I didn't say, Yakobu MPP communicator be, Yakwachi MPP communicator be, and I also over. This is a bitch. Nana Kwajo Jantua, Sokatwa.
Over.
Hey, Nadia Nasia, Yamompa Yamfama MPP communicators.
Over next year, Nit FM, a team for you now. A Jamu Kumasi Sudri, I say, I know you have a Hunami Kangaka. I mean, so near Juba Paja, the Yamaka, Muna Monteti, the JNSM go for dear. Yes, at the Chilenia this year, Modete and Anna Kakanga, and said to Kumasia. Nakupocha, Papa.
I mean,
Papa, make us answer we are on the Christo ni. Christo ni cradi. Adiaba kwa Yesu Kai and said, your mom payama, even your campo. So he said, maybe crowd over Kumasi, I me whole press conference. I just said, Ministry to crowd also Munso, and no crowd the harmful. Nemum, dear Abbey, any baby a memono, Andrew, any baby a president, any can for yata, any or minor aircraft. Woman say, ye and ne, any a that, you know. Meaning they would defend ye in ye. And so, my who say, from Thursday, from Friday, Saturday, I didn't know who no meaning say, obviously, I am causing fear and panic, and I say, near propaganda near ye. And they were shocked, say, the things that were coming out, no. Now, and peniphoning himself, I was giving accurate information. And now, yes, MPP for me, your foot soldiers for it, and then your back end dogs. You did do a tell me a chum saying a candy car. But if we and then you may kind of reata be casaya, a mass snipers kakra, ever pin and ne. I catch from Monday, no, uncle for that to be near can I say, President Lincoln for say that in the next 10 years, no Ghana, you be. I just a mismanagement, just say, we must say, yeah, but it's almost say that to come. Into we MPP communicator say, and yet, man, I better. I dare know, and yet, woman, for second for a prayer, Dinja. Into now, what's a baby, every semi Christo needy. The slam pipe, but not a slam uncle for so much because Edwin said, Uber defend the idea and pray. Edwin said, I dare know yet. But there was one first one now can be. Chair, Nyanka Saminia Penny, MP for Johnson, Lawyer John Kuma. And not Christiada, and not better than that, ignore the half truth and the propaganda. And I mean, should be the question and he said, well, when he said,
won say bebre wo ho a credibility is at stake. Minia no me penasem but amanyosem se no akwa ti say minia ko jo pom kuma. Won say amanyosem no de din ni say edru baabi na wo twa tombo na edru baabi a Ghana ni hu say wonye serious. Yenim de jonkuma kan ye say IMF yanko ne ne ochina. Yehu de kenufurata kan say IMF yanko ne ne ochina. Ba ye de ni nim say IMF no mbeko. Ene baabi edru we ye den we defend. Into ofana ne kwakwa ni mu say MPP communicators no this time bebre o metia pomobo. And as I say no so media na are super strong and vibrant. They say crown so your family citizen journalism. Citizen journalism say you were professors, ne doctors, ne experts, omunye journalists, but they're able to read and write. And you don't need to tell them the lie. They know. Omunye sabeni a media bako. I am the communicator. Test game. Onoka de na be say me do na practically make channel to now one misses so and the reality na ma say bi no say the Abanka say oh no haircut obia premium and home car. I have shared on my page the people they have been affected. Obi 10,000 yes famano equal 8,000. Obi 40,000 or say there be obi 31,000. Obi 1 billion or say there be obi 100,000 or say there be obi 80,000. But this is the same government. He's lying in between its teeth. Haircut here say there will be no haircut. Nobody will be affected. But people are being affected. People who want to go for their accounts or funds, they are being affected. While we are to insurance and that's for no, you will be affected. So issue na near Canadian. It's we MPP communicator. And they be pan at you better. When you think, and you say a bomb pie, laying a bomb pie say, and so no do be chaddy. Now so cha. No one chaddy a quan down because they say I am doing. What for? And waiting on the 2 honor. What now?
Nana go jantua. Na ye near free sanka juada ma. Juada na abesni kwe. Bakwe program wawie. Ghana and a down what way. We can say Ghana to give free yen as so what is our sada. It ye be good at Nemusa. Then Yamiso also na did you my pebi epama asante mine koso na asante mine so no yentimi improve content no na ye designing listeners no omuntimi nya content to rely on to make choices na nsi ye nyina ye yie yado asepa na
opa we dey Mr. Coming card 30 seconds to be
okay
the person me catch aban we ne say enye hunehuna and the Bema Yadi no. On the nano made it to FR national security. It is said the more intelligence, no. Young say we intelligence. In Tisa and Hunehuna, Yadi BNI4, the national security, Yama own Kasa, Yabe Gagil, Yabe Hunehuna, no. A chem. Oboyene, Yebenya a lot of ADAKABRI. Yebenya a lot of Nana Janswa. Untimin Temuye. Enti enwura no omunyai because na no bi de ka che Joma Hama no yen ka mu 20% nkyere na Kufuado me the campaign ti Joma Hama me ka che Joma Hama so wabon me ka say e wase atutia no munyo on radio and everywhere we were campaigning against Joma Hama because we thought that Nana Kufuado would do better. It is na wonya de a osiemia ya no na yekwa kanso a o say o ya gisika na yenim de ka na David yebegusu aka. Nana Piao.
Yeah, it's na wamo ye literature no. Na English novelist The Great Expectation. When I try. Na occupy The Great Expectation. Na I can be why. Nana Nyaminka. Right. Mr. Ugu. As if say na Nana Jantua wotie. Edward MPP communicators wobon pa mamo. Do you share in the belief?
Menim dio ohu ye nti ode kasa because obi ani bebia ohwa na de free said e so kasa obi otiko enro yen ya wo atu otiko na nipa ne behu me so mete wonim na mehu nti it depends on the be nipa ne free
angle no gina no
ene de ode kana asema woka but me hu ni sa.
Okay, so the key point is is the economy of Ghana damaged beyond immediate redemption? Anna?
Many in this. You want which the mupa, the Kamenchia, ye TFO, ye na menchia me constituency, you can create central and me MP Honorable Patrick Boama. And the end of 40 in Mint me met studio, and can't Ghana for say, what toying, economy any problem here. No, because I've got another Musrunyame. And of course, I'm saying, who actually Ghana, ye watching, if we are seeing watching. But so because say a co beyond a year, I know the adding. Now, ADAKABRI, maybe was a misui. I no pay. Mitia, Emilio McDerry. Now, the interviews be away. Now, me bona baso. Say all the time, you're touching my maybe voice. And now social media, so say data bank or call yeah, na nisikani see a chemu into head count. Meanwhile, na buy so cannot several times said there will be no head count. In your media houses be more day, my maybe voice ever trouble and 10 years. Dear man, there no pay wow program is so I namin your McDerry at Yebuno. Obi so Fred in the details. Try admire McDerry. I made friend in an interview. I also on no cross so they were quite nothing happens to it. Nisika ni antiso. Until the no can say or quite a head cut.
A haircut. Ni
or say
Yatinity and Faruku Agege top 10 and no more bankro food.
Or say none is can here 10,000. Okay, 7 man 8,000. Mammy was said I've been tissa. Nisika or quite so quack general demand. And you say, at the end, I no cray. You have rely on mammy now, no say. Yatino, need 10,000, yes, a man 8,000. And answer mammy now, or no, I can't say, Nisika or can't say, or quite the Nisika man. You mood your emphasis here. It will be a sub you say, young cano cray. Now you bet share a crona boy in your team. Send Tissan here to say a team, a Tissan here to say a team. But the fact of the matter is, your best say we go deeper into it. A biner can say there's no haircut. Eka. Almost as a haircut was
this. A haircut on the principle, but not the interest.
Not the
haircut, no haircut on your T-bills.
That T-bills cry say, and look at them fans and one can take the baby, and you appear to be a what you say. And you know, about this, I will see a funny out. No media for some more buying. By say, yeah, mammy knows a data bank, at a backup branch. You bet me about 9 alcohol. They acquire further investigations to bring out the truth. So, and you be at the American, a yampa, because Ghana has a say, and you will be called for why I want to say. In your baby, see a man to say, or call a Yachina Koshe, move, dear at the end of the day.
But do we have enough information out there whether individuals hold government bonds or not?
But Jesus say I pass the right to information bill. No information bill have person as a timika. And your best say. And now amazing be my cheap back. For some months now, every morning, this FM na interview Yaberima. You not too full 1 minute near interview no. To say this is over 20 cities every so mean this is my friend Yaberima.
Oh, this over 20 cities every so
yeah,
per gallon.
Yeah, per gallon. Check it. People to check it.
I said, we are looking at 106 now to 82. It's a gallon of.
I know the main thing say, Yaberima Kasada on it. But say they not come on mano, acquiring Yano Pabia, not have a phone, and not passengers who we should have also do the same thing. To at the end of the day, no, because the end when you say Ghana, at the Kosra, you can't want them, yet it's why you can't want them. At the end of the day, no, Minumi no to your fruit, trotro, near you could just a man near 2 moon, yet is royantis. We don't talk about it now. I born a kawe, Jama born a manaka hosa. It is the increment via some baby money and some John Punakos. I think we have to be fair to ourselves as Ghanaians because Sani aye no ya kwa say aye one sided adie negative nkoa no de na yem ho pa and then the positive side you put it somewhere. And the best now I mami issue wi. Anu na me say afa baby because on social media
but you rely on
just one person.
You rely on
just one person.
You rely on the finance minister no.
Also there's no haircut.
Or say I mean na se nyina say bond bi a wo bia no ni nyina no ye kwahya ase foforo. Enti baako 2027 baako 2029 baako 2032 baako 2037 and no can say haircut na yeka no. There is no haircut on the principle. Name no interest and as a coupon rate no. And
2023
zero and 5% 2027.
Yeah.
And then no, let's just have a
5% here 2024.
2024.
And 2025 10%.
Then the Becon and Kakanka Crassa. Now somewhere down in an said, Sass Samoa, finance minister Cano. Said ne oko. Now say based on the old bond that Ukutano. Would your own person subscribe to any new bond be now could you seek on Sabacana?
I me did say abano ayen hihye menyini say obisika ebekam wan akoso okojisika ne sentiment kan sika abano akire sabio yes drastic situations deserve drastic measures others yen nyina agitum say ewiase ayedi omani mu ayedi nti eba ne saa yen nyina no ese ede ahoma ebo yase ni tu anamo ebetimi am yefri yete bia yakogina mu e na bande say hihye we aba say okay for the year there eba be 2023 no wo akwa that kind of investment bia no o interest na wo ni that say be bande 2023 no be chen because it may run zero
na eno crowd eno on its own no information there
oh anya there but yen nyina so say dey adwibi shetim say ye ni oma bia ka Ghana ho nti say nyina ye boa say ye nsom ye nipa eso bia ye na famu de say ne be ya
has the government been persuasive enough on that score na
oh me Jesus on hwe budget call parliament any ensem afiri mu baaye and mo aban say o2 say the expenditure what so already abiding appointees also match 30% of their salaries. So they say measures about how they should use their V8 ni fuel ni send money nyina no. When nyina ya na mo akire say abana kasa no tu anamo bia ebetimi aboa amayen ya den ye free how now.
Me nua Patrick o.
Ye wo mu no.
Ye hwe ne sei. Say do simi kire mu say your timeti behwe metiko no ahwe wo anim. So behwe manim unhu metiko. Finance minister one on the can say the gentleman is not for turning or no uncle IMF. A bass ever call IMF, and you're in the cancer call IMF. President of the Republic, we are told by the information minister, say what for phone, after managing director of IMF, say what directing the finance minister, so I'm now on Mamaka. So clearly, no, finance minister, no, on you need, thank you, and call IMF for. To see us, no. We are told by international markets say you shut Ghana off the cheap money. Since 2017 2005 Euro market 2007 I call Eurobond no and the Eurobond yamutu mungode yakanchire. Now we have to fend for ourselves. Now if we need to fend for ourselves finance minister ya no say yanko IMF no obviously not all was plan B. Enti no can say yanko IMF no. Enti said ne a basa prime minister president ne say yanko eno no di anymore. Or that moral fortitude. Say or no any leading negotiations. Na dia or the basa say no. Is it the most credible plan Ghana can put forward to tell the investor community ana?
Yeah, ADAKABRI. Yen nyina yenim ekwan a ye nam so e de abedu sempempem so ye yedure. Adeba kwa me ya over these years and I say ye ko bobesia ni abe consume ska. A ye mfa nye investment at the end of the day no eba me good returns what you say okobo besia na bia yempatem kwan de ba be ho yen euro to bia wo ho at the end of the day how are you going to pay this loan back and any interest and no ayade kese a ama ye ho akire yen asoman because from the previous administrations that has been the star obi akobo besia na de because ohini bi esu se ne kwan ye eje kwan bi aso ye road to also eje kwan bi aso na sabio etiminya that infaso na betimi abo ma etimi atwa se scan back also at the end of the day no adwuma ye na kwati se de o bo besia say instead of be ye adwuma no o bo besia na o de akwa kwahye that's what we have been doing because we only consume whatever we take from outside and no am I watching because your demand as a developing country no eso me no kasa nyina na ahemfo ne afofai ni pada so gu abonten say yakwan ye say ye ni so ha ye ni we ha ye ni we at the end of the day no most of the senior man so this kakushim enya de a san return fiscal cash e de bre
the consumption
kwa na ye de abisia nyina e no na me ho akire to this standard but the point is media me wogidie wa ban mu e san say aban ya oba ye dwene ehiafo ho edin hihye a ema de no ni anidaso nya anidaso no ta ban no nya ban ya obesan ayena juzo obekum ma na yi papa oforiata
na time o si ebedi de no na aban no da ho te so
ade sa adakabra ne ke incident dem
opebibia ka che no akopɛ ne ba bia che
adakabra ke incident dem
kuro ya di ko beta obi ba da ache na nkoye mo aban bi da ache a wasa atwa mo wasa akasa akwa wo hunu de wo ye
ye fiti kwa me nko no peso nyina na anamo biom tutue ni nyina no o man hwɛ da na no mutu sa na mo no mo hwɛ ochena entrum mutu sa na mo no enti entimi nka se be chiro man a ye be hwɛ ne nko a se adwen ochena asem ye se ye nhyehyɛ pa adi ye da ache ebeko baby pa enti so okase bia 2030 something ni ade a yes ye wogidie se awurade ama etenkom Ghana was it me a fire to my perfra adakabre ya rely on asesre ni abrofo so too much enti e medu se ye ankara so yetimi di e hyebre e hye yen sampa ifo bu bebi se obi be buwa mu agya wonan enti se de wawa ye wade enti it is time say ye nyina ye ba ni ehwe the best approach a bit mama Ghana ye free etibia yakọ akọ mu ni mu concerning Euroforiata the decisions ne nsem ka ye mu binum ye di kan aka because me the first thing me who say no papa ye sesa na beboa the budget e ma roto ho e ko ba asem ye pesika ni esa ko yi sika free kwan so how do we get money na ya ko se kosi ko na so gira kwantia enne ya say come back say the roto e be December 2023 so yes obema be ye bi wa me ni nyina ejiri say the decisions ni mani bi wo ha say be ko IMF no cabinet transit eteki decisions into onu nko a obe okase ye nko ne enko chena no na at the end of the day e say ekọ no menyi ni say eno ama no gina bia e wo say enu nti Ghana for okase ma memen tie no I don't think so because governmental decision abani muni nyina na to say anamon he's a single individual and you know yes ya man kwan or the budget abre ye yugusu ye hontutua but me gidi say ye papa no sabio obema baby wa me ni nyina so no akata kura no etu no for beboa na ye explore more new ideas a ebetimi di yakoye nim enti adakabre yes enema akọ den bet aban no ye na famudie bi obetimi aye se ne be ya aban betimi afa na ntuma prefer de aka no adakabra enna na meka na ye menu mienu de no menu mienu de no se ye tutu onema mu no ya to ye de mu bet ye tie so no ye ntie ye de so ede na ye yafa ho
ede na yate so ntie ya wo se ye te enormous wo market
and bibiti some de meka se fu wo ya yate so yi ede na because enya to fu emu a instantly na no it take effect never fu say the adwuma at times kan say abankra no mu ye negotiation kra na be heading because the unions no groups na do so enti afre we through drivers union ni afre commitment ni afre we ndo bia na adwe da bia na da ne ntokwa e wo trotro ene ayi ba bia ye faka
so mu ne say
but se see ya ya ti so yi eno ho na emi no de no
e de o mu ne say fuel entumu no
ne
e free eye 1599 eko eye 1999 eho edintumu e buy less than 10 days in a free 1999 no eko 23.50 and a sudden tumu e buy and as you see no aba to eye 18.99 dia wo hwe ne say sign the besi akọ o sign abawachi na bia ani na otwe mienu ani na wotwe na asan akọ nanim na wasan aba back asa abeka so utuma na I can suggest say transport operators serious ones no are looking for that clear path say oh at the end be a tangent no o hwe ba bia ehwe no a ebekọ form kakra and ebe gina ba bia gina for some time after you make a decision okay matum matisu say umpesa obete so na otisu wie no ano na assign a move and in the next few days
the last increment I buy we tie interviews and for granted e wo mfidie bebre so omso mo ntwe kwa ma ban ma metumo mo ankasa increase first
because
na adenti na say die yate so de so o twen de
deputy
se ne a wo chichire no sane ne sa
ahanti se sia no o hwe a situation whereby say what so no ano na se when hwe say the arrow no continue me ma two instances be etu mo pe no because so beti before say be free 1599 no e de akono that the position was that you share for 90 days na yama a price and tomorrow enyina for 90 days any 10 days and afa would 3 cities a car a liter ho to the 3 cities can liter one a move from say obi to 200 liters nanka or the 4100 and to 200 liters and the move call 4700 for the same 200 liters no so there's a 600 cities difference entiama in 10 days no asa atumu de call and as you see ano wabawachi no it behoves on petroleum product OMCs and COPEC and now betimi rely on say oh tangent no e be gina ba bia gina and na say besa ba form na fe wo wate so in the next few days no ubehunu santi so no if there are so clear guidelines say ade no ebegina ba bia gina ansa na ye de bro nya na wa anye careful what is we ya na ade chen ye no na san akọ then the whole price
for the kind ababontia be ka say the oil in the prices net here no den bafo and na copec for that dem no ka beto abontia be 2 weeks ago and I fresh say
operator no that who say our source of information it is an operator no ye clear operator no ye clear ye count okay bibi say transport ministry once nanka normally no omo na eboa oh okay mo fanko say nanka GRTCC and omo nyina no santumu no ba rapidly 12 no koye no e ko do 2350 no afi no matoba ha afi no obi entimi ma
no so me do regulation
na obi dia say o supply credible information edima operator no emo operator no hunu say se meteso a enkonko ba se mateso wie ya no the next day na sa ye den ekosoro it let the transport ministry omo mpanimfo no a omo to calculate variables no they should begin to work because wanya operator no ohunu nanim ya teso no wahunu otimi the percentage bi aba beto so see ya teso no ene say diesel na if I work 4100 a call 4600 4700 no e ma say 600 meters no and the diesel the same one no 3895 just under 3900 it is a difference asamba it I was say ultimate na supply accurate information at the mat operator no operator no hunu say me gina say na me teso ba me chiste ya enya dia the next week no ano na wasa ama na sa cost rubium na fe no price no aye dia ba asema na aye e fast
ADAKABRI so to say the omunyi copy eni bi mana
oh tell me I can be at when me say operators no so ehwehwe omo accurate information in the next few days obati bi say omo teso that is I can speak for certain category of operators so no because wo hwe na wonya na akomia busa no wonya adubu ahia busa no metro mass na wonya
ya be busa no
ya be matter na meka wo ka obi a otimi committee 670 liters so obi mfanko boga obi mfanko boku na what the 670 liters no ko boku no na figures na meka wonza meka 200 no there's a difference of 600 cedis it is 600 cedis no hwesenko ko boku a enye 600 by 3 na kakakra kra sa begu so that is 1200 it you also we your sums ni ye na hunu say e was say tangent no eba chese oh ade no ada say level and ebeba na chi aba form kakra so no afi otum wo teso a na wahunu say sen na wo teso dan say obete so ne ade chen ya na asa beka bibi fufuro then the processes of brand bi wo a otum anye ena form sa ya say you wish ka wontum sa so no there's been an instance enipa ekosunwan ebeka kire wo say edru ba bi no omotete baase mu kura no yesan reduce prices esan do musika omutuatuaye esan de ma wo. This is an ethical company ya ji wo musika awie no na fe no we year calculations no hu say there be I was say etete so side mo so pass on board there were 4 buses at that morning and na yetwa enso yetimi frɛ wo mu nyina and then announced to them whilst they were traveling on board so yensan fa balance way emamo if you say yes Samson na ense se agimu se eska way. So we are moving into that ethical field to say ubedi no kure ediama citizens, you know. And I can agree with you. Say udi no kure ma citizens na. Obekwa say oh sa company we die. Ya tumu ano matum, ya teso ano mateso. So in the next few days, ya beti bibi.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, just a small, you see, me Matthias here pass it to explain it because when the fuel is at a certain price, that's what we increasing the Drew price. Let's take it 19. Let's say jump it 20. That doesn't mean that they would obviously follow. So they are still on their 19 price. But you see, government in Kasa is a chief speculator of the market. Government speculates the market. And my Kasa asks me, government kwaji euro bonds. No more than about Chrono Kasa. Oh yeah, maybe a month away. We are bringing in $700 million worth of euro bonds, and that is going to stable the city. We don't stabilize the currency through speculation by government and selling currency and taking profits and so on. Because of the danger of the fuel, the government because almost cheaper fuel the abama chrome up to 19 will be. And I may can't say me share one to fangono. A then I'm more fangono. No board didn't say baby I'm more share cheap in the diabano. Why you won't quine? Now so called Jim Quire, no born yet den diaba. Now was why I'm quine. I don't know who they won't quine and intiminum. Okay, it's when you have your own refinery in the first, second, third quarter of next year. No, if who should be cheaper?
Santio oil refinery.
Yes.
No, if it comes on stream,
yes.
Now we should see a noticeable change.
Yes.
Which
is cheaper? Is it your own fuel?
Yes.
Or
the information I said there's something we call Santio oil refinery. In the first quarter of next year, it comes on stream.
It is because one thing. Every one, most of the gold
I try me about. I mean, interview people. Eba say
na obana me reference I don't know.
Reference to. They say no. Etem kwala no a omo wo presidency no. Omo nyina say dia na aba wo so. Omo fom constituency sa. We ba yes presidency se memra ha. We ba. February March next year. Orphan constituencies and MPP say omo kwa primaries for the orphan constituencies. Enkran as I say na aboso kan Ablekuma Central and Abranti Bia Batch is a Pudu Kutania Pudu Kitwa was a year president say any chief of staff say Omla Ablekuma Central na Honey Bagina Nanka or no ordinarily no I was saying a year awutu senya west ebi west na ka so a oso kwa awutu senya east na hono ninua na kwaji seat na free NDC for nsem ti se ninua kwaji NDC ne dia e de ontimi ntwa ma ninua ne nkwa ansa na ninua ne ho nso aba enti e de onso baba ablikuma central e de no so e ho ntokwa se deja eye imana ve no memwa ha
Imana ayano
okay imana ayano former communications officer ablikuma central and edia one ablikuma central na anu fiada awokuta buamu ade a wo baji seat nti akrofo ani abere ho saa
omuda ya friend ya fisisaki
ya bani say
ya fisisaki ya nimu
Jefferson Saki
we don't know him
Flagstaff House Jefferson Saki
Pastor Jefferson Saki ya nimu
ya friend Kwamina na dia na asie wo ba fiada na dia na ya baka akira mo
we according to NDP constitution, before you become a PC somewhere, you must be somebody in the process at least 2 years and above who will be part of people who are nurturing the party, who have been going to funeral with us, who have been doing the meeting with us, and everything in the party with us. But this man, we don't know him from anywhere. He is not part of our NDP. He don't go to any funeral before. He don't join our campaign. He don't sell anything in the constituency. Only he just came. So only the of the Jubilee House or Baba here, he was.
Youth now or how are the youth reacting?
About 20% of the youth, he met them already, and I don't know what he gives them. So they are supporting them. Almost 80% of the youth, they don't know anything about it. So they also say no way. They won't allow anybody. Why they don't know it from anyway?
I just said the last time round, Ablekuma Central, MP Ado Honum, or no Nate, Ebenate, or no Elusu under 300 votes, 200 under 250 votes, no Lusu here. President of the Republic, Elusu, a year over 3,000 votes, and no Lusu here. Na Nate no and the 2 others so and the mummy and Sanyanano, Yakama Gunche, and yes, Jefferson Saki Nemra.
And only issue, Ebeneza Nate. Now, I can't let 300 for him to finish his year. Now they dump him somewhere. They are giving somebody. They are imposing somebody on it. We are not going to agree because we are going to use the constitution of the NPC to stand against anywhere we have to go. We'll go there.
Hey, Nampanifosu the DH ya womo baswana ahie nibi kotoku emi.
We in our constitution nobody will send a form for him. So he's not going to receive the form because who will be there and where he will manage to get the form, he will tell us.
Me have for the time me Emmanuel Ayeno ye de wasipa.
Thank you very much.
Right. Eti Emranti anasha ase etutu. Cheze Jubilee House no baby abedi beto bia no cheze se anase se obi ankopede baby nyina. Obi ankopede baby nyina ene afum sit. Patrick Awuku susu ko nyina he.
Oh, me de me support me nua ne adwuma ho yenti no. Me ko gira he de nyama mu. Ne minim say minia Patrick Buama or ye adwuma. There's no need to disturb him. But mesre
or you stable.
Yeah, mesre.
Na magia su ko gina ho.
Sir.
Eh me be announce baby awoko.
Makontai.
The maestro. And no be a joke baby agina.
No mesre party mpanyifo. So ye near brese we break it. I was say you serious with the grassroots. What I say? I say you're serious with the grassroots. Say young ko imposu nkrofo so. You go create unnecessary tension or party ni we promise.
If Farmers Day and nipa di na chi no aba Farmers Day. And you kura and nam so.
What I say? Enti the best say party no one share. Yes, answer to be call primary so baby no so you active member for at least over 2 years. Oh, who ni say man omo massa ade no enya adwuma
na just obi ne check
consensus
consensus
yen susu a ye wo fom no eni da so se ye bra ye bre no ochina bi ye ba engineer enko ba se ekofo bi firi wiem da ba be si ye so amna yi you shouldn't be allowed such things to happen ye ma party nankasa the grassroots for no kwan no mo mfa mo pe
ofeso pofo ni esiedu nkati apɛ hwan
they are quite that who be also sabron sam ne bonsam ai bonsam hwana mpero
ba ku yesre ba ku
ba ku de or that question mark tia de to na ba ku so de ni so tia Europe pe
esi a ye na pe
oh I know they your mom fiasem mom ofusampofo ma hu say I banta we team the pa ma no kasa timi ababontia be kasa say ni leak tape bi na buy no or no any party for na head record no afi de na eh ntokwa ne fro no no kasa frase e kamu no kura say
o ntokwa na fro no
am no kasa frase e kasa ni party for kasa na head a record no which means that he's admitting say enye doctor tape but na de eh on no any party for na record no say genuine tape from from
the outside, do you see any strength in Ofusampo?
Oh, some me who say
at least what mean the Speaker of Parliament abre depends on NDC.
Won't you calculating the result for two
two
elections?
That's what analysis the Papa Muni said. What me opposition party NDC and your speaker. Then you may look at the negatives. So say, when you mean quality results, I don't see some from.
What you say? You know, dear, you know, fear media. The alpha only has said, "Don't cut you for some of we are headed towards a
good afternoon." Ofoswampofo, even in opposition, has given the NDC a Speaker of Parliament, and this is a novelty. Chairman Ofoswampofo is accessible, knowledgeable, and have a leadership quality. A mystic inside a mystic wonder inside the Soma Duajiri. There's something in Ofoswampofo.
Na me pacho of ADAKABRI. You read your own also support to why?
Your mama. Oh, support to me no ina.
There be to support to me.
Only choice.
And no you some of said mo to me.
Oh, only choice.
I said mo to me.
Only choice. Now mudi general mosquito mudi ne sa na fe there wa gane for the presidency a flag bearership.
Oh, meaning say or that ambition. Oh, somebody carry no fanko that's all.
I will tell him. Ofoswampofo ni as I don't get happen why.
ADAKABRI nema mbeza mekano. But I think the important thing is that me from my perspective, you know, these are two very important personalities in our party. And both of them, we should have done it in such a way they will all be in the party. But maybe a journey there that my thinking cannot come to work. And Omako out there to present themselves to the kingmakers and to come back. And you know, I have some way back. I have not much to say because there are two gentlemen I've worked with. There are two former members of parliament. There are two former ministers for which I have been part of the institution. In Basana, and I've not seen fault. Many and I can say tape in yes, that is beef and he has something. But for me, no, I'm at pains as to how the two of them are more contest at this time. I wish them well, and at the end of the day, the kingmakers make a decision that will be accepted to all of us. It's a difficult decision. Looking at the two personnel, for like you said, apart from the speaker, no, honorable chairman, no, your votes no, never down. But if in opposition with less resources, it means 6 million votes. The MPP with larger resources can get 6 million votes. We got 137, we got 137 now. Well, about a kind of bad side now. Don't let us write off his good side too, just because we want power today. I've contested elections. I know how it is. So at the end of the day, you know, they say Vox Populi is Vox Day, and the voice of God is the voice of people.
Mago, any BCU, women organizer.
I know, farmer need to that women and youth organizers, no, but we need that chairman and then the secretary. Secretary, no, To be honest with you, I think that the two of them shouldn't have contested, or they should have split the positions. And one
yeah.
will go else. Elvis,
and Dr.
Otukono, no, including Fifi Kwete also.
Yes.
But the man who said, I'm saying Fifi Kwete, no, he's not even going around to do campaign.
And I said, at least I am more attractive, Anna.
No, but these are the old guys. So even if you say it is more attractive, it has not. It won't bring the attractiveness because these are old guys. Whether it's attractive or not, they are in there. They are in the sinking ship. Are you with me? So it does not show it is more attractive.
Could you also be said with this posture? I'm sure yeah, with the more credible members, Ebema, Dr. Dufuana.
No. It's far beyond that. I think flag bearership and the way I've looked at politics from afar, no, there are some people who tower above, almost standing in the political institution and any other institution. No. You do whatever you do to them, whatever the people are. Say when you didn't call for flag bearership, no, we had there and for one or none they call. What can time there now? President, the current president was in the flag race position. No. He was towering above everybody in the party. No matter what you do, no, with or without the national executive, he goes. Into whether you can send credible people or look, even national executive you never to one side. That if the grassroots and Nancy said the grassroots now they determine a lot, and we cannot really determine for the grass because they know more. And suddenly I can't from the beginning because of social media. Every second, sometimes some of them argument are to a superior here. You won't cry high if you say anymore. Sometimes some of the grassroots their arguments and points are superior than your national service.
In the next 30 seconds, your new comment here. Vice President of the Republic in Tamale, he spoke on digitization, the role of healthcare here in Ghana. Na wako and a school for one day and and this is the caption. I say, look at this man. You have unleashed a serious economic crisis on the nation. Instead of sitting on your ass to deal with it, look at what you are doing. Dr. Baumia meeting has ended with selective 30 polling station executive from each electoral area in the 4 Tamale constituencies at the Tamale Sports Stadium. I have confirmed they were given 50 cities each. Yes, we call digitization as soon as a campaign in Amasia.
They know the sister because all call digitization. There won't be time for him, so could be. And sometimes he has to use one stone to kill 2 birds into all corner resource, and he'll just mobile. We know this. We are politicians.
50 cities.
You know. I know. One was say what in the campaign be firm. We know this since we should not. But I think the important is Dr. Baumia must begin to look at issues are pulling it down. Let us concentrate on the flag bearership and Mbuano. Because you are the same fellow who is the manager, who is the head of the management of the economic team. What are you going to tell the people if you win your flag bearership?
You see what is happening at the finance ministry?
And no case here now. Now our opponent will say that we fear Dr. Baumia. No, we fear the electorate, not Dr. Baumia. We fear the electorate, not Dr. Baumia doesn't determine.
Oh, say your fear of the electorate, and they say they could erroneously bring him to power.
Now, what I'm saying is that it's the electorate that makes king. They make power. And how is the electorate's understanding of the current economic situation and what they are going through? That is where our fear is. Not that they will erroneously or otherwise bring him to power. And then but we must always respect.
You expect him to say on finance, economic issues, no?
Economic crisis. Ideas in answer. No, we're in a crisis, and he's not bringing any solution. So,
digitization, the role of
digitization, yes,
healthcare delivery.
So, what are the immediate issues? If it is healthcare, what are the immediate?
How are
people assessing their health needs? The cost of buying drugs is going up. The cost of healthcare is going up. How is digitization and bringing down the cost of assessing healthcare that would help your health? The cost of BP drug, diabetes, all this age, even primary costs need a cost. How is digitization going to help bring the cost of these things? Who said the pharmaceutical companies brought out their letter talking about the cost of manufacturing of your friend saying drugs and how it is coming to the end road. How is the digitalization going to reduce our cost of manufacturing of drugs to the people who cannot afford food to eat.
Right.
How is it going to solve the problem that the pharmaceutical companies brought out, calling for government to do something about it?
Digitization is not, if it doesn't bring about the rising cost of.
And yes, I make discounting the importance of digitization. But as it is now, is it the what that's going to and a bit more solve the crisis we are going through?
Okay.
Are we not better off if the economic management sit and bring new ideas? Because digital will be a digitization of Chrome House.
You would have thought, Senka, it should be speaking on new ideas.
To
stem the economic slide.
And then the running away of the city. I want to watch it. I call Locono.
Patrick,
Kino wa infa.
Kino. I want him to be there when I'm a boy in the DNA. I won't go near Fieso. I was a good final comment.
Minia, you're Baumia and dictation. Anna Ubia Nesado Cano, but this is Ubim Pewasama or Sawasana or Chianipan. Medium Husum Faso. ADAKABRI, me can't say me baby ameko, me dear chinye, a head at the Megana card Nekoji phone way. Phone you get me header, a dear chinye. If I say Mako be my said, there be a menon beer. Back where 10 cities. I then also be minya phone, Papa Enkita. Intimate the Megana card, and I call MTN. Me call a deposit up phone way, a day beyond me. Chia 8 cities 40 pesos. And so we can say, Bia, yet me, a drum pepper, so I Ghana, yenny mobile brain, no, yet before the dictators way now, MY, a young truckers here.
Or say, whilst Rome is burning, you are fidgeting.
ADAKABRI,
Finance Minister Juma Oye, does he need the support of the Vice President?
Many say, Omonam Hokwa. They work in hand. And no money has to be traffic. At the same time, many are dear back. I do manage that way, say, and so. What I say, into when I'm hot, no yebi. When I'm hot, no yebi. At the end of the day, no, the success comes to MPP government.
Okay.
And you know, the area about me and more oil is part of the bit member or mine of fun and tumapa, Efra.
Okay.
And who the drones buy the Abeb Wying. Nankophobia said, but Nam Tiffy to church Mudare. A whole photo. And Uncle Manessa, it me deliver.
Patrick of the MPP, and then also Timothy Atabode. I will tear him. I want tear him. Former member of parliament on the ticket of the NDC for Busanov. It's been great. It's a great for you because our house at least once appearance, no appearance for you do. And just
I don't request about say another who be in the birthday. William Sango. I say Jenna Agbenyaga did birthday or Swan Lake last.
Right.
And chairman on 9 catches if you place Laho. I mean, the reason to no be money, but now, Mammy, you do
or you roving ambassador. Somebody will say, yes, Olagaku Michael. I know Baba, Olagaku Michael, or any DJ foreigner. I'm going to keep listening to NEET 100.9 FM. You're from ADAKABRI Mahmudu, Oshioma, and I'm doing Medium Echiame. I'm a such a microphone and over an equal free and so Emma or no and no year RPMs no. About you got Damiado, I need the maestro, Marjorie or Sai Ajimai, and a share a chichili program. I'm not Brema Bankro. A year Proverbs 13:8 as I say, and in an ayah, the Pesco and ayah, Omina, you know,